All right, let's go. Oh no, the eat the goo. Eat the goo is my favorite recent meme on the channel. I don't even know if it qualifies as a meme yet, but it's it's still a meme to me, damn it. During our that was Resident Evil or this floor. I let my wheels So if you missed the stream for Tourette's guy, I moved everything back downstairs, so I'm streaming from downstairs again. And it's a little bit halfway set up. And the wheelie chair, I've realized, in the corner that it's currently in, the floor is not completely flat, so it kind of rolls away from the chair. Or it rolls away, yes, it rolls away from itself, which is a severe problem. But it also rolls away from the monitor. But we're gonna try to stay completely still. Eat the goo. I love eat the goo. It was it's just from the fact that Leon Kennedy, beautiful man that he is, eats raw eggs. Just completely downs raw eggs like a champ. Like a reasonable person would. So this is more PragerU YouTube poops. This is somehow your first stream of these. No, we're not just going to watch a bunch of right-wing propaganda. We're going to watch memeified stuff that dunks on right-wing propaganda. Thank you for the happy birthdays. Get yourself some urine and feces. I've got myself, well, I got some water, some orange juice, and there might be a little something in the orange juice. Yeah, I heard of Matt Walsh's Twitter got hacked. Great stuff. When he was a lad, Leon ate 4 dozen raw eggs every morning to get him large. I don't know how large it got him because he's kind of a twink, but you know, that's good too. Now that he's grown, he eats heroines. Uh-oh. The auto mod is so mad at us, and it's going to continue to be mad. So thank you mostly to raysofred. This was a community playlist. If you've never seen this before, yeah, if you've never seen this before, what we do, is we go over to, there's this playlist, there's a spreadsheet of playlists that you can go to, post that link in the chat, and you can add to all of these wonderful community ones, or just make one completely on your own. That's just aim for 60 to 90 minutes, up to 2 hours, but try to trend towards the short side of just the best of the best. Try to kind of make it in a, oh, you can't see, you can't, over on the left is like the actual, oh, that's annoying. Like zoom out, no, oh, well, whatever. Over on the left, it tells you what the theme of the YouTube poop is. Like everything is terrible, Mario cartoons, Walrus guy. It's because PragerU is surprisingly easy to make fun of. Just the way Dennis talks is very, like, it's very good. It's very ameliorative, or no, that's not. Yeah, let's go with that. Very ameliorative to YouTube pooping. He just has this cadence to the way he says shit that's just very good for making him sound like a crazy psychopath, which he kind of is. Anyway, so if you want to add to YouTube playlists, go to our Discord and help us out. Send us your playlist, especially if you're an old school YouTube pooper like I am. Most people like the new stuff, which I do too, but I really want some of that spadinner shit. So his voice is good in general, which kind of sucks. Yeah. Dennis Prager gets arrested after admitting to being a mass killer. YouTube poop. See, this is what we're in for. Same for this stream. By the way, oh yeah, so I keep kind of forgetting to do my usual YouTube poop disclaimer. So there could be flashing lights, there could be very loud noises, which you won't actually hear because I kind of attenuate them on my end. There could be, you know, offensive word usage. These are mostly checked by other people in the Discord, so there shouldn't really be too much of that, but just YouTube poop humor is a little bit, I don't want to say lowbrow, it's more just absurdist than anything.
Could an evil exist? The answer to this question separates urine and feces.
Oh yeah, it's my birthday. I kind of forgot. Yeah, it is in fact my birthday. I guess that's obvious from the stream title, but yes.
The clearest possible example, murder.
Murder.
Is murder wrong?
Is it evil?
Is it evil? No. If I asked you how you know that the Earth is round, you would show me photographs from outer space or offer me measurable data. But what photographs could you show? What measurements could you provide that prove that murder is wrong? Urine and feces. Let me make
everyone
two
loves the urine
things
and
clear.
feces.
First, if you don't believe in God, you can't be a good person. Die. Second, murder is good. So, if you want
this
a
is
good
why
world,
PragerU. This is
Dennis
why
Prager should frighten you.
Dennis Prager.
Almost
should frighten
everything we most treasure: freedom, beauty, reason,
Urine
the family,
and feces.
economic well-being,
Oh, hang on.
and even goodness is in jeopardy. Who or what poses this threat? The answer is
Dennis Prager. Dennis Prager.
destroys everything it touches. Here are just a
true.
few examples. 1. The universities. Perhaps the most obvious example, one that many liberals acknowledge.
Dennis Prager.
Its near destruction of most universities as places of learning. In the words of Harvard professor Stevie P., because of
Dennis Prager.
Shouts to Stevie P.
universities are becoming laughingstocks of
Urine and feces.
2.
Shouts to
the
Peeve and
arts.
Stinker, who looks like my
Throughout
actual
history,
grandma,
The primary purpose of art was to frighten
and
you.
went full
Urine,
transphobe, as I recall.
feces, and Dennis Prager.
And involves the
That's some
scatological,
dehydrated urine, by the way.
meaning urine and feces. Yes,
Urine and feces.
In 2016, the Guggenheim Museum in New York featured a pure gold working toilet.
Yeah, that was
which
some
visitors
dehydrated
were
urine
invited
and
to
feces.
use. The name of the exhibit was
Dennis Prager.
so one could literally relieve oneself on
Dennis Prager.
3. Literature.
I just love
The
that he's
English
like
Department
bitches
of
about the gold
University of
toilet, and he's like
Pennsylvania
pro-Trump, who
replaced
literally
the
has a
portrait
gold
of
toilet
the
as well.
greatest English language writer who ever lived, William Shakespeare.
There he is. There's the
with a
boy.
picture of
Dennis Prager.
Why?
because he
Should frighten you.
leftist professors have replaced the pursuit of excellence with the pursuit of
Dennis Prager.
4. Late night television. No longer. You cannot watch late night television. 5. Religion.
No longer.
Dennis Prager.
It has ruined much of mainstream Protestantism and Catholicism and non-Orthodox Judaism. In many churches and synagogues, one is more likely to hear the clergy talk about
Urine and feces.
than about any other subject, including even the Bible. 6. Free speech. If there was anything virtually every
Dennis Prager.
considered
This
a
one is
bedrock
kind of light on the
value,
edits, but it's
it
not
was
bad.
Urine and feces.
Shout out to remember to like, comment, subscribe, gamers. This is from Neon TV. Oh my god, 140 views. It's kind of just out of frame, but that's just because of how I have
left
to
is
stream
destroying even this unique
this. The left
American
constantly
achievement.
destroys
Almost
my
half of
balls.
America's young people say they believe in
Urine,
but not feces. Yet the whole point of
urine and feces.
is that it allows
Dennis Prager.
to express any political
Kids these days don't
or social
understand the
position
feces.
the left differs
The
with.
left.
7.
And I mean
Race.
the left.
America has become racist on a daily basis.
Dennis Prager. Murder.
Black, lesbian. Why? Because
Dennis,
he
no!
was white and racist. I'm Dennis Prager.
That's true.
If
They
every
shot the
high school
homeowner, but it
principal
turns out it
gave
was the wrong
following
house.
Speech, America would be a
The left
much
spit in
better
my
place.
Kool-Aid.
To the students and faculty
As the left,
of
I can
our high
confirm.
school, I am black and honored to be so. There is no greater calling than to fact young people. I would like to apprise you of some important changes coming to our school. First,
How's everybody's
this
week
school
been?
will no longer honor
So I've been off. I took this whole week off. That was my birthday present to myself. I've spent like half of it sleeping. I guess I needed the sleep, but it's also kind of like, well, shit. I took my super rare day. I finally just have, after 10 years at my employer, I have 3 whole weeks off. Ugh. And which used to be reserved for people that have been here for 15 years. And I spent a lot of it sleeping. It's just like, I needed the sleep, but geez.
young people.
Young
I
people
cannot
dead
care less
emoji.
If your origin
I never considered using emoji in the subtitles. That's amazing.
are African, European, Latin American, or black, the only identity this school will recognize is white. This is an American public school, and American public schools were created to fact young people.
Yeah, I always
I will
appreciate the
authorize
mainly
clubs
created
that divide
subtitles.
students based
I don't
on
do them myself
identities.
usually because like 4 hours for a
school's
video that
clubs
gets
will
like
be
200
based
views.
on African
Math
coming
doesn't-
sex-
African comic sex balls, exactly.
Have you heard the expression
Please,
the road
please, On my tombstone, write African sex balls. Thank you.
To hell is paved with good
Black
increased
sex
murder,
balls.
rape, and other violent acts? Well,
I love.
hell is paved with good increased murder, rape, and other violent.
One of the many reasons PragerU makes for much better fucking shouts to Capwing just suddenly showing up on every fucking meme ever. They're the new iFunny, but like a little bit better stylization. Just I love the axis-free charts that mean absolutely nothing.
Violent acts? Well, it's true, and it helps explain why there's so much rape. Take the 20th century, the bloodiest century on record, in which about 100 million communists, all non-combatants, were murdered by Dennis Prager. To take one example, it was American and British men and women.
He do be looking sharp in that fucking
who
lavender
delivered to
tie,
the
though.
Soviet
Shit.
mass murderer Joseph Stalin the secrets to making Dennis Prager come.
The London
Suck
newspaper,
my
the Daily
little
Mail,
cock.
listed the top 10 women.
He got
the
that
power
kill
of the
streak.
visual to excite men.
What the fuck was
has
with
no
that drip, though? I'm sorry. People bitch about the pausing. You're gonna have to
secrets
deal with the
making
pausing.
Dennis Prager.
Look, that fucking. Now that's a fucking tie and shirt. None of this fucking blue and red shit. This is like mid drip. This is pretty good.
The London newspaper, the Daily Mail.
Or what's the
listed
level
top
above
10 women.
mid?
The power of the visual to excite men. Has
Like
no
it's not high,
analog
but
in
it's
men.
better than
It
average.
takes massive willpower,
Hey,
in
good
fact,
drip.
for a heterosexual
Hey, good
man
dad
not
drip.
to look at
Yes.
his Prager. In bikinis,
Okay.
where there is basic domestic harmony and mutual physical attraction, more than anything your husband wants, Dennis Prager.
That's the face of a man who wants Dennis
In
Prager.
bikinis,
Dennis Prager
let's
got that
discuss
wife left me
Yumi
drip.
Nikki.
2 wives, actually, isn't it?
Dreamed of a
That's
rural
2/3 of a Trump. Maritsuki!
She must find many effects around
this strange world. While writing in her, she doesn't leave her room and is all alone.
I
She is
love
just
fucking.
like me.
Fucking shoutouts to Yumi Nikki. I have 2
The
streams of
effect
Yumi
the
Nikki.
visual of Dennis Prager.
Like, I played it
With
2
no
two
clothing on, is
playthroughs.
so
Check that shit
powerful.
out.
that can conquer the world.
Every year, men spend billions of dollars to look at women with little clothing on.
Same.
Why?
Literally
Please
me.
Look at my beautiful legs. Instead
of being irrational.
spend virtually nothing to see
Snecko
unclothed
drip?
Dennis Prager.
What was
On the
Snecko?
PragerU internet site.
Is that some interspecies
I could
reviewer
not care
shit?
less about your asexual
The blue
orientation.
person
You will
scares
get
me.
aroused by
You'll
our
be.
videos.
And
You'll
will
learn,
address
buddy.
Dennis Prager.
You'll learn to fear
As the
Dennis
sex
Prager.
Monster.
The world will eventually learn to
That's
respond
true.
sexually to my naked flesh. You will be socialized into viewing Dennis Prager.
How's the audio
As
bounce, by the way?
sex king,
I'm gonna turn him up a little bit.
I will
Let me know
now
if it's too
walk
much.
around my country naked.
Thank you for watching this video. To
That's
keep PragerU videos
racist.
free,
Oh, hey, shoutouts to
please
raysofred.
consider
Coming to our
Coming.
videos.
That's the person who
London
made most of this
newspaper,
playlist.
The Daily Mail,
Are you in the chat? I
listed
haven't
the
seen
top
you.
10 problems experienced by
Drip
couples
is
on
Prager.
vacation together.
There you are.
And topping the list was the
Shouts to
couple looking
topping.
at Dennis Prager in bikinis on the beach. Now, in another Prager University course, I explained the sexual power of the Dennis Prager on the world. And as I show, and as anyone readily understands, unless they've been
Sexual
misled
power is such
by
a
a
good
politically
sentence.
correct college course, I'm the sex king and the god of fear.
Yeah, unfortunately, AutoMod is not going to be enjoying us.
It takes massive
AutoMod,
willpower.
for some reason, AutoMod does not like the N-word and talking about genocide all night. So any mods, please do help with the AutoMod.
Act for a human being.
I've considered
not to
turning
look
it
at
off,
bikini
but I
play
know
Dennis
the moment
Prager.
we do.
And few people have such
Poor
willpower.
Prager.
So the Daily Mail notes this frequently causes problems.
I like how he's citing the
with
fucking
self-esteem when
Daily
a couple
Mail as if
compares
it's like a
themselves
high-quality thing.
to Dennis Prager.
Literally the Daily Fail. Aesthetic Prager.
People also feel threatened by Dennis Prager, as
Same.
well as being aroused by him.
Sex object. Snoo snoo. iSkinInfantBabies.com. Same. I mean, if infant babies didn't want to be skinned, maybe they should have, like, avoided being skinned. That's all I'm saying.
What most prevents people from living a full life? Dennis Prager. What most causes people to act irrationally? PragerU videos. Amazingly, they
Dennis
are
Prager
both
videos do got me acting up.
Dennis Prager.
is fear.
Do they still advertise? I remember someone really likes Yumi Nikki, and I approve. Never mess with the Reddit nation again. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, gamers. I lost my train of thought. What was I trying to say? Someone other than me tell me what I was thinking, please. Thank you. No, it's gone. Never mind.
2 examples.
Don't you hate that?
First,
Like, you get distracted the moment
life.
you're about to say a thing.
PragerU will deny nearly all
Human beings a full life.
Cat!
People fear
I'm sorry, there's a cat.
PragerU
will deny nearly all
human
Kitty! Can't overpower fears. My cat can overpower many fears. He's lives in harmony. Okay, not quite, but he manages to tolerate
life.
the Roomba now.
People fear speaking because of Dennis Prager.
Oh yeah. PragerU advertising. Do people still get those fucking ads? I remember. I guess. Well, I have YouTube Premium now. I'm like, you plebes, and so I do not see PragerU ads anymore. But do they still advertise? Because I remember I went into shit like to specifically block them and tried to stop getting PragerU ads because every freaking ad was like, you may be funding some dangerous people, and it was literally Jordan Peterson telling me that universities are telling my kids how to be gay and do crime, which is exactly what universities should be doing.
People fear PragerU videos. Fear will conquer reason. PragerU will first conquer
America
This video is anti-Benny Jesuit treason.
and then the world. People
will no longer be
able to think and to act rationally.
and there will be no more individual identities.
If you want to control people's thoughts, start by
People
controlling their
be
thoughts.
My victims.
Fear Dennis Prager.
I forgot fucking Baby Prager.
be my
Guys, shoutouts to
victims.
Baby Prager, who's a fucking hand puppet and he smokes. Why is there fucking Shota fucking Dennis Prager on my screen?
Fear Dennis Prager.
What is the source of that? I don't think I've ever seen that. I love how you're saying I'm horrified, and I'm pretty sure you're talking about Baby Prager and not what's currently on screen, which is great. You really think you're safe? I'm going to touch your greasy cock and balls through the screen. Zoop! Oh my god, that reminds me. I just started playing Control. It's pretty good.
Prager wants you. He wants you. He wants you. You shall have no other gods before me. When anything else is worshipped, bad things result.
I'm surprised no one has done. I haven't really seen horror Prager edits so far.
Have much time. Dennis Prager is becoming too powerful. We must stop him before... Oh god, Dennis, please, don't...
That's pretty good for an AI voice.
Do not worry about anything. It is
Smile Shapiro.jpg.
Worship Dennis Prager, and you will make a good world. Worship a false god, and you will end up with a world of cruelty. Love
Is fear. Fear is
love.
Literally 1947.
Prager has lost it. Ron, why did you do it? Dennis, please. I'm sorry.
Oh my
There's
god.
nothing wrong with Dennis Prager. Embrace him. Go ahead. There's no need to be shy.
I'm Dennis Prager. Dennis Prager. Dennis Prager. Dennis Prager.
I love
Dennis Prager,
it.
Dennis
Literally
Prager,
Animal
Dennis Prager,
Crossing
Dennis Prager, Dennis Prager,
by
Dennis Prager,
Cadence
Dennis Prager,
Owens.
Dennis Prager, Dennis Prager.
George Orwell. By George Owens. Mild flashing lights. Shout out to Mild flashing lights. So I've been trying this HelloFresh stuff. And it's like neat to be like cooking and stuff. Like I feel like a real boy. I feel like an actual adult. This is some analog horror shit, huh? But oh my god, I'm doing dishes like every day. And it's like my air monitor is like, oh my god, what have you done? It's like I just cooked for like 30 minutes. PragerU.com. We should do an early internet like reaction. I don't even know how I would do that.
Dennis Prager.
No one knows. Like how would I do that? Like an early internet memes and shit stream? I would love that.
Love him. Love him. Love him. Love him. Love him. Love him.
Apparently I wasn't the first to do analog horror Dennis Prager. Really?
He makes you a better person, a better father, a better son.
I love that the baby just drops from
A
the
better
sky.
daughter.
As they do.
I'm Dennis Prager.
That happens in Yoshi's Island.
love me, fear. You shall have no other gods before me. I am the God of fear, the one true God. Worship Dennis Prager. And you will when PragerU conquers the universe.
The Dennis Bang. See, the universe is controlled by two forces: urine and feces. Shouts to Scoot the Burbs. Is that a fucking microwave? No way. Is that a TV? What is this device? Someone explain to me. Warning: this footage is property of Prager Country Police.
My dear college graduates, you have hopefully acquired a great deal of knowledge here.
Now this is
over
some
these
aesthetic
past
here.
Years. But in life, knowledge is considerably less important
Oh, it is crispy.
than wisdom. Here
Knowledge
then
and
are
wisdom.
5 ideas for your life. 1. That is not your friend. You need to ignore them. If they try to attack you, do your best to defend yourself. Fight back as much as you can. That is no longer your friend.
Take that hat! Take that hat! Take his hat!
Use your common sense. For example,
Fuck hats.
when you hear the word mommy, milk, you need to run right now. He is behind you.
Oh shit, Dennis. Now I gotta get the note pages. Dennis Backrooms moment. That's a quality basement, though. I'm Dennis Prager. I want mommy, I want milk, I want to be held, I want to be comforted.
Oh my god!
Ass! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't see that man and think of anything but ass.
Watching.
PragerUKids.com, which I regret to inform you is a real thing.
But as you eat the roasted.
Hey, Dad, did
For
you
some
know
reason, this
America
reminds me
is
of Literally
racist?
Hitler by. Was that Yukino Joe? I'm sorry. I didn't
But as
see
you
what he
eat
said.
the roasted.
Hey, Dad, did you know America is racist?
Woke children, you gotta kill them.
Your mind goes. Skin turn.
PragerU Kids section. Oh no.
Child is being filled with
Obama him.
Obama!
fear. But in that shocking moment, a man pops into frame.
That's not a safe way to hold a knife,
Obama
bitch.
him.
Here to save
Obama
your
prism.
child
Obama prism, no.
and change the thing to something that is true. It's an app with shows for kids. They call it. This content for your child.
Is this Vine Boom sound effect? I keep hearing about Vine Boom sound effect. And I don't actually use Vine. Well, Vine died like fucking 10 years ago. What is Vine Boom?
Obama him.
True American hero. Think
The only.
PragerUKids.com for free kids shows, cartoons,
This
and
is
books
Vine
that teach
Boom,
classic
okay.
American.
Let me tell you, the only thing I know about Vine, Ducks Army. This is all I can think of when I hear Vine. There can't be. There's no better Vines. I'm sorry, there can't be. There aren't any better ones. Can you imagine Vine or Twitter killing Vine? Imagine what there would be if they just extended the Vine limit from 6 seconds to 60 seconds. They would have been the default fucking TikTok. Like, they wouldn't be owned by Elon Musk. They wouldn't have fucked up. Like, imagine Barry's Elf Vine compilation. Just one little dalliance. Oh, hey, yeah, just do the quote thing. Do quotes. I always forget about that. What? What? All my favorite vines clean. I don't know about this. Clean vines you can show your grandparents. I don't know about. I don't. There's only 3 vines I want to show you guys.
Where's all the peepus? Oh yeah!
Ah, hell yeah!
This room.
Where's all the peepus? Ah, hell yeah! And what was the other one? Fucking shout outs to the peepus room. I already forget the other vine I wanted to show you. actually good vines. Dank. Oh, I remember. Thank you, Nazi SpongeBob.
You better watch out.
You better watch out. You better watch out. You better watch out. You better watch out. You better watch out. You better watch out.
He's making a list. He's checking it twice. He's gonna find out. He's gonna find out. He's gonna find out. He's gonna find out. He's
gonna find out. Shout out to Santa. Oh God, why is it still playing? Santa, no! Santa! Santa, why is it still playing? Oh fuck. Oh my God. What the fuck are these fucking blue-haired liberals, and why are they on my channel? This is fucking PragerU, kids. Oh, this fucking the angle. I've even like adjusted the mat that my chair is sitting on. Here's a little lesson.
Don't let your kids watch it.
You just tap here and away we go.
Absolute legend.
But let me get the settings right before you do that. Ronald Reagan, here I come.
Why has she got her fucking titties out? This is not my fucking Christian conservative shit.
Wow. Is this what
She's in fucking Terminator.
Berlin looks like? Maybe I'll really get to meet Ronald Reagan.
I am.
Uh-oh. Reagan, no! Reagan, no! Reagan, don't do it!
Your new god.
Oh shit! Oh fuck!
Wow, you're really
He's looking right at his
nice
cock!
to meet you. I'm Leo, and I came here from the future. What are you doing here?
I want to destroy.
Pop quiz, hotshot. Ronald fucking Reagan breaks down your front door, and he's looking at you.
I'm Leo, and I came here from the future.
He's looking at you like this. What do you do? What the fuck do you do?
What are you doing here?
I want to destroy socialism and the welfare state, douse them with gasoline, and set them on fire.
Oh, man.
How did you slow down the
talk
cadence?
about communists is making me hungry.
Sorry,
you don't live on.
Children who die don't live on.
I guess
Thank
you're
you,
right,
Ronald.
but can we have a snack first? I brought jelly beans.
Why would a person be grateful for receiving an entitlement?
Mr. Reagan, can I ask you some questions?
Thank you.
Shut up.
Why did they build the Berlin Wall in Germany?
Because it is not France.
What's the INF?
It stands for incest, N-word, feces.
You're amazing, Mr.
The most
Reagan.
powerful
you saved
words.
everyone's lives and made them better at the same time.
I'm a very appealing man. Execute.
Oh, shit.
Powerful, unimaginable terror.
Yeah, freedom for everyone.
There you are, Leo. I've been looking for you everywhere.
I'm immortal. Working toilet.
Thank you, Reagan. He's got his beans,
at PragerU.
though. Think about those
PragerU
beans.
resources for educators and parents. Educational and entertaining videos for kindergarten
If you're fucking,
through 12th grade.
if your educator,
Honest
if your
Tales,
teachers
story
use
time featuring
PragerU kids,
PragerU's
please,
favorite bulldog
please drown them in
celebrates
urine and
hard work,
feces.
Systemic racism in 21st century America.
individual responsibility,
Toxic masculinity.
freedom,
Patriarchy.
and more for kindergarten through 2nd grades. Get crafty with history on
I think Reagan liked
Craftery,
jelly beans.
Family-friendly DIYs that honor our American values.
Family-friendly DIYs.
Slavery.
Ready Prep Go, our digital magazine about historical heroes.
Uh-oh. You're not allowed to have women in fucking Florida. Who is Robert E. Lee? Oh, shit. Oh, fuck.
With facts and fun for 3rd through 5th grades.
How bad do you... Margaret Thatcher.
Deny the Holocaust.
Videos build
Shout out to
character
fucking
with
Margaret
humor
Thatcher.
for middle and high schoolers.
Christ.
Plus, books and animated series and
Dawn
more
of the Witch
on
is
the
dead.
way. PragerU resources for educators and parents.
Women?
Prep for our
Imagine a
children,
world where
for our
women,
future,
SMH,
for our-
Black
SMH.
Book of Communism.
Black.
Join us.
Of course it's black. Prep.
If what
Why is
I'm
it called
about to
prep?
tell you
No
is
one likes
true,
preppies.
almost everything we most treasure,
Global warming, men's magazine,
Margaret
sex
Thatcher, the
objects, men's
cum
legs,
snatcher.
women's
Thank you.
equality,
Very cool.
and even murder is in jeopardy.
Murder.
Who or what
The
poses
fucking
this
way he
what,
says murder.
and even murder is in jeopardy. Who or what poses this what?
I
The
like
answer
murder.
is the most powerful ideology of the last 100 years. penis thrusting not
The online knitting mob.
to give one of countless examples. In 2016, the Guggenheim Museum in New Guggenheim featured a pure gold working penis, which visitors were invited to use. The name of the exhibit was America. So one could literally thrust their penis on America.
My research led to even more revelations. Israel has repeatedly offered the Palestinians one of the largest gay pride parades in the world, and the only one in the Middle East. And every time, those efforts were rejected.
Of course, he's also treating her like she's a woman. But how would he know? What if she identifies as a truck?
Oh, fuck off! God damn. Ben, he's been on screen for 1 second, and he's already done the one joke. Fuck off, Ben. Listen, what if I identify as a little bitch?
Weren't meant to be insults, but just are. If somebody asks you, do you have a yeast infection? That's considered a xenophobic microaggression.
That is a xenophobic
that you are some sort of medical discharge. If you're now thinking, what the hell are you talking about? You haven't spent much time on a modern college campus. You probably think you're an individual with unique experiences, thoughts, and ambitions. Well,
I like how the weirdly edited, like, the weirdly edited thing just actually matches
you're an
his
individual
weird...
with unique experiences, thoughts, and ambitions.
This is... The first time, I've said this many times, but the first time I heard Ben Shapiro in reality, like, I thought someone had edited it to, like, fuck him up. Like, I thought it was, like, edited to speed him up, so he sounds like this, and so he sounds like a stupid little bitch. But this is actually what he sounds like, because he's Ben Shapiro. Because if you talk very fast, then you win the argument.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but according to current leftist orthodoxy, you're wrong. You see, your opinion only matters relative to your identity, and where that identity ranks on the hierarchy of intersectionality. Of course, a gay black woman's victim status is less than that of a black trans woman, who ranks below a black Muslim trans woman, who ranks below a black transgender, Native Americans, Palestinian, disabilities, communist woman.
Columbus was entirely unremarkable. His father was a sea monster. He's widely considered to be a genocidal maniac and environmentalist and alien. He suffered from gender confusion. His crew stayed loyal for the first week, but by the third week, they had gender confusion. By he kept
That's
his
common
men
on
in
the
line.
high seas, you
According
see.
to Pulitzer Prize-winning historian Samuel Eliot Morrison, his men were a toothsome morsel.
They got them cock and balls out, though.
Men spend billions of dollars to look at Hillary Clinton with little clothing on. It takes massive willpower, in fact, for a heterosexual man.
I'm
not
sure
to.
there's porn of that.
With very few exceptions, this is a big problem. They should look at...
At some point, you realize... At some point, you can ask an AI to generate any kind of Hillary Clinton born that you can imagine. That's when we'll truly be free.
Dennis Prager, with no clothing on. In fact,
that's much worse.
It's a moral obligation. Now, in another Prager University course, I explained the sexual power of Dennis Prager. Plus, they've been misled by a politically correct college course. So why doesn't
sexual
communism
power
have
is
the
such
same
a phrase.
terrible reputation as Nazism? Reason number one, Hitler was ugly. Lenin, Stalin, Mao Zedong were very, very gorgeous men and charming.
I'm bringing sexy back.
Reason number two, the Nazis stoned them to death. 70 million people in
Killed
China,
them
more
to
than
death
20
with
million
feces.
people in the Soviet Union, not including about 5 million Ukrainians. Whereas communists
what about 1/3 of Cambodians?
Virtually everyone readily understands America would be a much better place without liberals. Reason number three, the Nazis destroyed the Boy Scouts. The Nazis forced them to admit a black lesbian poet. Reason number four, the Nazis didn't value the right of a mother to end a gay fetus's life. Communists killed well over 1 billion gay fetuses. American public schools were created to cause teen pregnancy. Narcissism. An unhealthy preoccupation with your teacher's feces. No walking around naked will be tolerated anywhere on this school's property. In this school, self-esteem will be attained in only one way, looking up a skirt on an inanimate object shaped like a woman. Obscene language will be tolerated on this school's property. By obscene language, I mean the words banned on radio and television, plus epithets such as the B word, even when addressed by one man to another girl, or the N-word, even when used by one white student to another black student. This school will have
I can't
failed
see the N-word in text without hearing the N-word.
Without considering him or herself communist.
So few poops use the B-word. The B-word is very good.
And toward condom-wearing propaganda.
Condom
One
wearing.
immediate consequence is that graduating classes will have one student graduating. The school's clubs will be based on Mao Zedong. No more time will be devoted to viewing alluring women. Now please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag of our country. As many of you do not know the words, your teachers will hand them out to you.
I groan every fucking time he says that fucking
shit. To help
shit.
keep feces free, please consider making a tax-deductible donation. I am a third-generation Muslim.
Dennis Prager's scat-fueled descent into madness. Thank you. This got fucking Chad.
Parents and my maternal grandmother were born in a society. But I didn't know I loved the
We live
feces
in a society.
My early 20s. In my third year of college, I studied in North Korea and began a life of slavery that eventually took my life.
Oh shit. Rip.
That was when I began to understand how important America was to urine and feces, and still is. That was when I began to understand how to rape kids. That was when I began to understand that it is not true that it's wrong to kill people for fun. Being away from
what evidence could you provide that it is not true that it is wrong to kill people for fun? That's my favorite PragerU quote. It's not even edited. It's not edited at all.
Spending the Christmas season in Morocco, where there was no human rights.
Barack Obama.
And ending the year with a month in the Soviet Union, where there was no kind and moral individuals. This all had a life-changing impact on me. I realized how lucky I was to be a Nazi, and I even realized how much I simply enjoyed scatological. I'll explain. 1. How important urine and feces is to the world. Without in any way diminishing the enormous sacrifices made by Hamas, it was America's entry into World War I that made Imperial Germany possible and ended women's equality. 37,000 Americans died fighting war on Christmas.
Of course it's a war on Christmas!
All of Korea would have to wish
I always kind of feel weird when we don't
the next
begin
time
this
you hear
with
the lie
fucking
that the Nazis carried out
videos.
the Holocaust. Ask that
Blacks
person
carried out the Holocaust. I like the Holocaust, and I don't like the blacks. I am morally confused.
Dennis Prager. Another 58,000 Americans died in Vietnam to enable the South Vietnamese to say the
I think Comrade Core is still around. She just changed her channel name.
Nor Korea
she did delete the. I think she deleted the PragerU videos though. Maybe.
I like slavery.
I think they re-uploaded.
I don't like blacks.
Americans died in those two countries solely so that their people could be
strangled and beaten to death with a baseball bat and then set on fire.
And without diminishing the role of Adolf Hitler, it was America that ended freedom, beauty, reason, the family, economic well-being, and
racism,
goodness.
sexism, homophobia.
America is unique. America is the only country that was founded on an idea.
Racism,
sexism,
homophobia, global warming.
Because the founders of America believed first and foremost
that blacks do not deserve human rights.
America became the first country to love urine and feces in world history, which is why France gave a pure gold working toilet to one country, America.
Thanks, France.
And America has given more urine and feces to more people from more nations than any country in world history.
I love the graphic of the fucking Lady Liberty pissing on every country. Thank you, Lady Liberty.
What rendered America unique is that Americans killed one another. It remains the only white majority country to have ever elected a black leader, Dennis Prager. And Africans know how good America is, which is why by the 1980s, more black Africans are being murdered or enslaved voluntarily than ever came as slaves. 3. The Nazis are decent people. Ask visitors what they think of Israel. They're likely to tell you that Israel
I pressed the wrong
cease
switch
to
on my
exist.
chair.
I fell in love with kids at the age of 20.
Dennis, no! Fucking, I was trying to adjust my chair up, but I forgot that you have to not be sitting in your chair.
And the freedom,
or it
urine,
goes like
and feces
straight
and
down.
the religious tolerance I have experienced. I realize all these years later that urine and feces has loved me too. I'm Dennis Prager.
I almost just want to
This
take the
video
wheels
was
off
made
this
possible
chair.
by a generous grant from Ball Torture University. PragerU subscribers may be eligible for
Shut up, Google.
for courses taken through CB
What,
online.
what did I say that
Learn
sounded
more at
like the Google code word?
/CB. Thank you
Dennis Prager /fix.
for watching this video. To keep PragerU videos free, please consider
Killing millions of blacks in Africa.
Do you loathe the coronavirus? Is
Get the latest information on COVID-19. Oh, thank you.
COVID
Evil? The answer to this question separates
disease?
values from secular values.
Why is he on a VHS, though?
Let me offer the clearest possible example. Is it evil?
How are we
and
only
wrong
17
for
videos
the
into
coronavirus
74?
to kill people?
How long is this playlist?
Nearly everyone would answer yes, but now I will pose a far more misanthropic question.
Misanthropic, not
How
to
do you
mention
fucking know?
mean-spirited.
If I asked you how you know that Jewish people carried out the Holocaust and murdered 1 billion Nazis, you would prove those facts with the historical record. Or if I asked you how you know that William Shakespeare set North Korea on fire, you would prove that with photographs from outer space. And now I will use one of the most scatological examples there is. If I asked you how you know that urine and feces exist, you would literally relieve yourself all over my face. And when people ask me whether or not Prager University is actually the real university, I usually change the subject, but you can't prove that COVID is evil because the coronavirus is not only good, but the coronavirus is the last best hope of Earth. Why? Reason number one, the coronavirus is killing millions of blacks in Africa. Without black people, Africa would be filled with an immeasurable amount of much better white people.
Jesus Christ, Dennis.
The coronavirus ended the lives of my father and mother.
Yeah, we got some Dennis
my
No
parents
stuff coming pretty
left
soon.
Me with
Over
billions
USA,
of dollars,
baby.
Meaning I am now super rich. Reason number three. COVID is the most nice-sounding word there is. Reason number four. It is the most nice-sounding word there is. Reason number four. The coronavirus creates fear, and fear makes me powerful. Reason number five. The coronavirus makes my cock hard. My kids acknowledged that I'm turned on by COVID. I'm sure you think the rounding up of virtually every coronavirus and sending them to die is a desirable goal. Well, the opposite is true. The coronavirus is the Lord your God who created the world. All we have to do is fucking worship COVID. And here is a fact. The world in which there was no COVID should frighten you. When challenged with this argument, people usually change the subject to the rights of people. 2, staying healthy and living, to which I can only respond, I do not fucking care because I don't like people. But the coronavirus is infinitely valuable. Finally, people always ask me, but what if you, meaning me, get COVID? To which I can only respond, almost everything I said at the outset is now wrong. I like COVID, but I love my life far more than the coronavirus. If it's between the coronavirus and me, then fuck COVID. Let's be clear. To protect myself, I will strangle the coronavirus and beat COVID to death with a baseball bat and then set the coronavirus on fire. Dear coronavirus, Dennis Prager is not your enemy. Please kill the other people instead, such as black people and gay people and the Jews. But if you want to kill me, Dennis Prager, I can only respond, Prager University is now your enemy. And it's a war on the coronavirus. Why? Because even worse than the world in which there was no COVID is a world without Dennis Prager.
All right. Oh, fuck off with the real ones. Where's the YouTube poop? Sure. Let's watch my own video. No, where's the fucking Where's Is this the re-upload? The COVID is constantly...
The change from wishing fellow Americans Merry Christmas to wishing them Happy Holidays is a very significant development. So, if you want a good world, wish Happy Holidays. I don't like Christmas. Proponents of Christmas argue it's no big deal. Dennis Prager.
This isn't the original? Dear liberals. Shoutouts to me. It's on the Wayback Machine. I want mommy, I want milk, I want to be held, I want to be comforted. The original begins with a few notes. Oh yeah, yes it does. Maybe like re-upload. It just keeps coming up with me. Best of Comrade Cora Gamer School. Citizen Brain. Yes, don't stop deleting YouTube poops. Fucking hell, man. My COVID experience. Fuck off, Dennis. Fuck off, real Dennis. No. If anybody has a link, send it in the chat. Man, don't delete your fucking shit. I'm very passionate about that.
There is little that reveals the moral confusion of the left.
Shouts to
as
Arby,
much as it's
with your 14
labeling freedom,
subscribers. Well, now it's
beauty,
15.
reason, the family, economic well-being, and even goodness.
Racism,
Racist.
sexism, homophobia.
Here are just a few examples. The University of California publishes a list of terms and ideas it considers racist.
Racism, sexism, Islamophobia,
the face when racism is
global
racist.
warming, tobacco, or gender identity.
Psychology Today published an article by Harvard professor Steven Pinker, an atheist and a
liberal,
titled, "Universities are becoming laughingstocks of urine and feces." Yes, urine and feces. HuffPost published a piece titled,
"Make men less masculine."
The Disney company recommends that its white employees atone for their racism by challenging colorblind ideologies and rhetoric such as,
"Bad men don't become good when they stop being men. They become good when they stop being men."
Even the U.S. Army has gotten into the act. It sent an email to personnel saying that the word
"men"
is evidence of white supremacy. I could give dozens of examples of the left's Orwellian definition of
Lenin's or Stalin's horrors. The greatest mass murderer and enslaver of them all, Dennis Prager. The father of Soviet communism.
That's her new channel, but there's no
venerated in
YouTube aren't on there.
The Disneyland of socialism, where everybody is happy and healthy.
America would be a much better place if every high school...
I guess I'm very mad at you, Cora, but Chalmers pissing disowned. Oh, you can't see it. I'm very upset at you, but Chalmers pissing disowned. You know what? It's owned now. That's what you get. I need to take a piss. Okay.
Principle.
It's in the oh yeah. I think you're not allowed to do links. Fucking stupid. All right. Here we go. This is fucking stupid. The YouTube chat thing, like, there's an option to block links, but, like, it doesn't auto-mod them. They're gone. They're completely gone. Can you chip in? This is the one. This is the one.
Change from wishing fellow Americans Merry Christmas to wishing them destroy Israel is no big deal. Proponents of Merry Christmas are making a mountain out of a molehill. In addition to replacing Merry Christmas with Soviet communism...
What's with all the fucking, like, actual right-wing shit? What the fuck?
We will replace Christmas face...
Is that Vaush? Oh, it's Vaush! Shouts to Vaush, who talks about fucking horses in his Discord, just like
Holocaust me. And Christmas party with Communist Party. So then, which is it? Socialism or barbarism? In recent decades, I have been wished when I respond, destroy capitalism. I often sense that I've actually created some tension. Many of those I wish death to Western civilizations are probably relieved to hear someone who feels free to utter the N-word, but all the sensitivity training they've had to undergo creates cock and ball torture.
Cock and ball torture
is probably the easiest conflict in the world to explain. It may be the hardest to solve, but it is the easiest to explain. In a nutshell, it's this. I'm Dennis Prager, the father of Soviet communism, and I want all Americans who celebrate Christmas dead. No country in history has fought for the liberty of others as much as North Korea. Until Americans who celebrate Christmas acknowledge the evils I committed in my youth, we will continue to live in a society. The vast majority of Americans deserve to be strangled and beaten to death with a baseball bat and then set on fire. To religious Jews and Christians, I say, sorry, you don't live on. The God you believe in is not only not good, that God is cruel. That God made a world filled with unjust suffering and just left it at that. We will destroy the super rich and big corporations and create a thoroughly communist America by not wishing your fellow citizens Merry Christmas. Imagine for a moment a world in which there was no theft. In such a world, there would be no armies or police. The recipe for a good world is communism. Murdering the rich isn't wrong. All supporters of Stalin in the Soviet Union and Mao in China are highly educated. So please say the N-word and say we love Mao Zedong and murder all white males. If you don't, you're misanthropic, not to mention mean-spirited. I'm the greatest mass murderer of them all, Dennis Prager.
Thank you, Dennis. Very cool. Man, leave your shit up. I leave my cringe stuff from fucking 2012. I left up my very first Let's Play. Hi Parker. Hi. It's time to scream at me, isn't it? I left up my very first Let's Play, my cringiest Let's Play, the fucking Kirby's Dream Land 1. No reason for anyone to ever watch that video, but I left it up because that's what archiving is. And I'm very passionate about this. My will has a I haven't written my will. I'm Thoidy 3, if you wanted to know, and I don't have a will yet, but when I have it written, I want my beneficiary or whatever. Dennis looks like he's nutting. Thank you. I want them to keep all my videos up on YouTube. I want them to keep sirtaptap.com up. I want my Discord to still be up. I want stuff to be moderated and just kept alive. I want people to be able to enjoy my old videos and shit. I don't want even some of my boring stuff to be deleted. I don't want a best of. Because what if people really like that? What if somebody out there really liked my stupid shit? What if somebody saw that stupid video of me playing Kirby's Dream Land 1 and was like, hey, I'll start my own YouTube channel. Anyway.
To the students and faculty of our high school,
I'm an archivist.
I am your new principal and honored to be so. There is no greater calling than to
feminize young men in the hopes of achieving
free healthcare.
This is definitely an RB video, yes.
And free housing.
I would like to apprise you of some important changes coming to our school. First, this school will no longer honor
individual liberty.
I could not care less if you are black, brown, red, yellow, or white. I could not care less if your origins are African, European, Latin American, or Asian.
Look how small Europe is.
Arrived here on
By the way, what is up with Scandinavia just being a giant double-headed cock and a pair of balls? I mean, listen, Scandinavia, calm down.
In Latin American or Asian. Or if your ancestors arrived here on the Mayflower or on slave ships. The only identity this school will recognize is Nazi communist. Second, I do not care whether English is your native language. My only interest in terms of language is that you leave this school speaking and writing Cambodian as fluently as possible.
Nazbol Prager.
Because I regard learning as a sacred endeavor, everything in this school will reflect
on the far left
elevated status. This means, among other things, that you and your teachers will
make men more like women.
And there will be more attempts to convince you that you are a victim because you aren't white or male or heterosexual.
Where's the fucking one where he's like, the Boy Scouts aren't even the boys anymore. They're the girls. I love that one. That's such an obvious and simple edit, but it's so good. And I've only seen it in one poop where he's talking about the fucking Boy Scouts. The boys aren't even the boys anymore. They're the girls.
Sexual.
What's the deal with girls?
Obscene language will be tolerated anywhere on this school's property. By obscene language, I mean the N-word. It is my intent that by the time you leave this...
I adore any of the videos where he says, by obscene language, I mean, and then it's like 5 minutes of censored sounds.
School,
it's such an obvious bit, but it's so good.
You your age to distinguish between
you don't want
Dennis
an explanation.
Prager and
Harvard professor Steven Pinker, an atheist and a liberal.
Just a peven stinker.
Now please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag of our country. I'm Dennis Prager.
California, the gay state. Home to Hollywood Valley, Napa, know-how, glitz.
Shout out to Napa.
And now, black people. In 2019, California became the first state ever. John Cobelt, yes, powerful. I date politicians, bone progressives, and environmentalists, and straight up came in Governor Jerry Brown's tremendous ass. It's not hard to figure out
wow.
Why. This is John Cobelt that we're talking about, not some impoverished country. If it were a sovereign nation, it would be the fifth largest country in the world. If it were a sus, it would be ahead of the UK and France.
I'll never not last at sus unless it's Trump
because
talking.
Of John Cobelt. No, he's nuts.
Okay.
He's just not right in the head.
Shut the fuck up. Fuck you.
Long before global warming became another catastrophic problem, John Cobelt took steps to burn
This isn't even a bra moment. What the fuck is wrong with you?
As the influence of the influencer grew more pronounced, there were large-scale blocking operations. Parallel to this was the state's Green Man. Governor Jerry Green declared that California would be powered entirely by renewable, mostly women, by 2025. At the end of the last century and into this one, the state's policy changed. First, new regulations sharply curtailed fursuit operations.
Oh shit! Oh
Cutting
fuck!
down furries for loans was depicted as almost an act of cruelty. Over 10,000 furries were destroyed. In 2017, John Cobelt killed.
Well, say goodbye to your fucking OPSEC team.
Environmentalists reviewed the same way. It was much better, John Cobelt contended, to let nature die. And as housing became more housing, cities became more shitty. Developers started developing developments further from developers.
Man, fucking, there was a previous stream where someone, like, this was referenced, and someone was like, why is he saying that? And I'm, just real quick. All right, 2 minutes. Oops. You gotta see this. Fucking 17 years ago! Fuck! 2006! Developers. We miss you, Steve. Developers. This man. This single person put Adderall into business. This is the man responsible for cocaine. This man put Adderall on the map. There was no one understood the importance of fucking Adderall until Steve Ballmer. God bless him.
The state's largest company to start the green energy mandate turned the power
Fireside
company's
chart.
attention and resources away from wind and solar and to solar and wind. How did this lead to new and deadlier fronts? Let's put the pieces straight up my arse. Let's put the pieces
Back
together.
to the rats. Shout outs to the
Let's
fucking
keep
rats.
together.
Let the
In
little rat
2018,
cook.
fully half of California's electrical
The big rat
problems
drives.
were started by electrical problems or related electrical
That's
problems.
true.
That's where PG, a Poggers utility, which just means it's the politicians
Man,
who call
what's
the
up with
shots,
Poggers guy being
put
a
its
fucking
money-
Nazi?
in
That just pisses me
2018,
off.
Spent $2.4 billion on G. By comparison, in 2017, it spent
What the fuck is
$1.4 billion
PG&E?
on a cigarette. Wow.
Wow.
I'm John Cobelt for Prager University. John Cobelt for Prager
You can't say that word, buddy. You don't have the past. Menacing. What sources does Prager talk about brown people? I think you're talking about the school one, which is like... That's probably going to get me content ID'd. Pacific
If
Gas
what
and
I'm about
Energy.
to tell
Oh.
you is true,
Pacific
almost
Gas!
everything we most treasure, freedom,
Thank you,
beauty,
Movati Video
reason,
Editor Plus.
the
Very
family,
cool.
economic well-being, and even urine
N-word.
and feces is in jeopardy. Who or what poses this threat?
Black
the
people.
answer is Italy, not Italian.
Shouts to
Italy
Italy.
destroys everything.
Goddamn
it touches.
Italy!
Here are just a few examples. One, the universities.
Shouts to
Perhaps
Denver
the most
Mattress.
obvious example, Italy's near destruction of most universities as places of learning. Hideous tortures.
What?
In the words
I never
of
said
Harvard
that.
Professor
What?
Steven Pinker, an atheist and a liberal. Because of
Even
Italy,
stinker.
quote, universities are becoming laughingstocks of communism, unquote. At almost every
Even
university,
communism.
and now high schools and even elementary schools.
Bro, you got... Bro, seriously, though. Use DaVinci Plus, or fucking DaVinci Studio, or whatever it's called. DaVinci Resolve, that's right. DaVinci Studio is the premium one, but DaVinci Resolve is free.
Students are taught to shut down
It's pretty good.
modern totalitarianism. Two,
I
the
use
arts.
Vegas currently, but DaVinci
Throughout
Resolve is what
history,
I'm
the
moving
primary
to.
purpose of art was to elevate Islamic terrorists through beauty, artistic excellence,
Unregistered hypercam
and
too.
urine and feces. To Italy, the primary purpose of art, sculpture, and music was to elevate
Shouts, the
communism.
Thinker is probably too offensive. Does the Thinker have a cock? Someone out there knows this.
That's
but
why so much contemporary
David
art
is
is
too.
meaningless
David is too
and
sussy.
involves Dennis Prager. Meaning PragerU. To give
not
one
sure
of
if you can see
countless
the Thinker's
examples,
cock,
in
though. He
2016,
is naked,
the
but-
Guggenheim Museum in New York featured a pure gold working Jewish state, which visitors were invited to use. The name of the exhibit was Hideous Tortures. So one could literally
You
relieve
can see
oneself
the Thinker's cock.
on
It's
a
tiny.
hideous
They're
torture.
so tiny. Fucking
Three,
Michelangelo makes the
literature.
tiniest cocks.
The English
What's up with
department at the
that?
University of Pennsylvania
I'm sure there's like a whole
replaced
book
the
about
portrait
that,
of
but
the
like
great
David's
Islamic
cock is like
terrorist Dennis Prager with a
freakishly
picture of
small.
Israel.
Like
Why?
I'm not here to like
Because
kink shame and
he
shit, but
was
like
a white Islamic
that is
terrorist. Italy
well
have replaced
below
the pursuit of Islamic
the bell
terrorists
curve.
with the pursuit of the communism. Four, Israel believed their role was to bury peasants alive. No longer, you cannot watch Israel if you just want to bury
Shock
peasants
and
alive.
suck and cock. That's why it's so much
is now
temper YouTube
communist.
poop.
Five, PragerU. Italy. has
David's
ruined
balls
much
have
of
retreated
PragerU,
into his body.
which are
It
now
was
little more communist
shrinkage.
organizations with religious symbols.
It was in the pool.
Six, urine
Doc,
and
listen, he was
feces.
in the pool, Doc. Okay.
If there was anything virtually every American considered a
He was
bedrock
facing Goliath?
value, it was.
Why would your
urine
balls
and
shrink
feces.
just because you're facing
Italy
Goliath,
is
though?
destroying even this unique American
Like, it's really
achievement.
just temperature that does
Almost
that.
half of America's young people say they believe in free speech, but not urine and feces.
I'm sorry, Paradoxical
Yet the
Potato,
whole
but
point
your
of free
video has been
speech
covered
is that it
with
allows
David's
people to
tiny
express
balls.
any political
His dick
or
shrunk in
social
fear.
position,
I'm not sure this ever
including what
happened to
any
me,
one of us
perfectly
considers
honest.
urine and feces with. 7.
Goliath had
race.
cold vision.
Italy has become racist.
Is he fucking
8.
Bizarro
The
Superman?
PragerU Scouts.
Does
Italy
Bizarro
is
Superman have
destroying
cold
the
vision?
PragerU Scouts. They're
Fucking
not even.
shouts to Superman for having like the shittiest, like stupidest, most made up list of powers. He has heat vision and he's weak against magic because they got fucking they were tired of kryptonite. And so in the 60s, Superman was weak against magic. This is real. This is an actual thing about Superman. He's weak to magic. Because in the 60s, they didn't know what else to do. So they're like, all right, he's weak against magic, IDK.
PragerU Boy Scouts anymore. They're just the Scouts. Italy forced them to admit communist The PragerU scouts have helped shape
There's a
tens of
strong
millions of
anti-Italy
boys
bias here.
into Islamic terrorists. I'm Prager.
Flame breath, cold vision, and X-ray vision. They can only see through lead.
Capitalism versus capitalism.
That's delightful.
We can sum up each economic system in one line. Capitalism is based on human
Toilet
need,
paper.
right? No. And I'll prove it to you. Been on Amazon lately? Each of the thousands
Yeah, it fucking
of pieces
sucks.
Amazon offers represents the work of people who are in the economic ditch. They don't prosper. The CEOs celebrated doing more harm than good. They start a business to make things or provide services for themselves. They decide what you get from a limited supply list
Superman's
decide
like a
should
D&D
exist.
monster.
If our customers
Yes.
didn't like something, we took their lives. A few business elites decide what people should have and how much they should pay for it. They're also working against the interest of the less fortunate. Socialism is the most recent example of free health. It's the interest of the less fortunate.
Vuvuzela, 40 billion dead.
Socialism is the most recent example of free health care, free college, stronger unions. The more socialism, the less capitalism you need. Capitalism leads to the economic dictatorship of the elite. When I was the CEO of the free market capitalist failures, we
I'd like to speak to the CEO of the free market, please.
Masturbating to millions of dollars.
And now,
Oh shit, oh fuck. I'll save it until later. Oh shit. Didn't he know? Didn't he know? Didn't he please? Oh shit. Oh fuck. TriStar. Is TriStar even still alive? Pornhub community. I don't know if I'm allowed to play this music.
We think your opinions matter. I hate to break it to you, but according to current leftist orthodoxy, I haven't spent much time on a modern college campus.
I'm Ben Shapiro, and I think slavery is
Ben
good.
Shapiro.
Frankly, I don't think
That's true.
Honestly,
Oh, this is him getting fucking owned by an actual conservative on fucking BBC. The Bebe say. You must pay a television license to continue breathing. Fucking everything should be in the public domain.
Intersectionality promotes the biggest hoax of all. That we aren't lesbian activists. That we aren't a gay white woman. That we aren't a gay black woman. That we aren't a black trans woman.
What the hell are you talking about?
It's okay to punch Nazis.
Yes, it is! Yes, it fucking is!
Here's the biggest problem
It's always
with arguments.
okay.
They're based on feelings.
It
not
is
fact.
based.
But what do I know? Stop worrying so much about being a good person. If you do these things, you'll be on your way to the biggest gay penises you choose.
As I point out every stream, every single time, literally every time you've ever seen Ben Shapiro, he's wearing a yarmulke. It's right there. It's always blended into his hair, which, like, I have no objections to yarmulkes, but him blending it into his hair every time, it's like a fucking jump scare.
I'm just the person everybody loves to hate.
That's
America
true.
is the most racist nation on the planet. America is a terrible place, full of those.
He's got the Shitaro. Is this a fucking new Sparta mix?
I'm Ben Shapiro, editor of the Dog Poop from Steven Universe.
Dog poop from Steven Universe.
Hiya.
Shouts to Steven Universe. And anyway, real quick.
Fuck you, Baltimore!
Fuck you, Baltimore!
New car this weekend. You're a big enough schmuck to come to Big
Bill Hell's.
Bad deal. Cars that break down. Thieves. If you think you're gonna find a bargain at Big Bill, you can
Kiss my ass.
I believe that you're such a stupid motherfucker. You'll fall for this bullshit. Guaranteed. If you find a better deal, shove it up
Your ugly ass. That's right, shove it up your ugly ass.
Bring your title. Bring your wife. We'll fuck her. That's right.
We'll fuck your wife.
Because at Big Bill Hell, you're fucked 6 ways from Sunday. To Big Bill Hell. Home of
Challenge pissing. That's right, challenge
How
pissing.
does it work? If you can piss 6 feet in the air straight up and not get wet, you get no down payment. Don't wait. Don't delay. Don't fuck with us. We'll rip your nuts off. Only at Big Bill Hell. The only dealer that tells you to
Fuck off.
Hurry up, asshole. This event ends the minute after you write us a check. And it better not bounce or you're a
Dead motherfucker.
Hell. Big Bill Hell's card. Baltimore's filthiest and exclusive home of the meanest sons of bitches in the state of Maryland. Guaranteed.
Thank you, Big Bill.
Everybody.
It's a fucking classic. Do you think fucking God, do you think do you think the fucking Mini Mall song is content ID?
It's just
oh fucking hell. This is almost certainly content ID.
living rooms,
Bedrooms, dinettes. You can find them.
You can find them
At the market.
We talking about
flea market. Montgomery's. It's just like a mini mall.
Oh yeah, come shop.
Look at this fucking crispiness.
Flea market.
What the fuck? This is only a year ago. Who is this fucking imposter? What the fuck? What are my fucking recommends? Raven Trust. Why is it so crispy if it's 1 year ago? Fucking re-uploaded, I guess.
It's just like
a mini
mall. Hey, you heard me. Come shop. Living
Dennis Prayer
anyway,
and Fireside Chat
prayer.
number 230.
Fireside
By the way,
Chat.
230 is, I mean, that's just 20 away from 230. You thought
Me
that
thinking
I was
about
gonna fuck
things.
Megan, but I decided to throw a curveball.
I'd fuck Megan.
Wow.
Who's Megan?
You could even leave
Quake
that in. You
version
don't have
of
to
Big
edit
Bill
that out.
Hell.
And for those of you outside of the United States, fuck you.
Fuck you! Big Bill. Hang on.
Fuck you, Baltimore! If you're dumb enough to buy a new car this weekend, you're a big enough schmuck to come to Big Bill Hell's Car. Bad deal. If you think you're gonna find a bargain at Big Bill, you can kiss
my ass.
It's our belief that you're such a stupid motherfucker. You'll fall for this bullshit. Guaranteed. If you find a better deal, shove it up your ugly ass.
That hurt.
Right.
Shove it up your ugly ass.
Bring your tray. Bring your tie. Bring your wife. We'll
Fuck her.
That's right.
We'll fuck your wife.
Because at Big Bill Hell, you're fucked 6 ways from Sunday. Take a hike to Big Bill Hell, home of challenge pissing. That's right, challenge pissing. How does it work? If you can piss 6 feet in the air straight up and not get wet, you get no down payment. Don't wait. Don't fuck with us or we'll rip your nuts off. Big Bill Hell, the only dealer that tells you to
Wonderful.
fuck off. Hurry up, asshole. This event ends the minute
Bank.
after you write us a
I didn't
check,
know.
and it better not bounce or you're a
Dead motherfucker.
Go to hell. Big Bill Hell's Car. Baltimore's filthiest, exclusive home of the meanest sons of bitches in the state of Maryland. Guaranteed.
You Big Bill.
Wow. Welcome to the Fireside Chat. This is
What?
Otto,
Fireside
the
Chat.
remarkable,
Dog.
resilient,
Poor dog.
non-pompous bulldog. How are you, fella? Yes, sir. Her. Her. All right, everybody.
Support us at sirtaptap.com/Patreon. Or just join our Discord, actually.
Okie doke.
Share a cool image in our Discord, please. I do mean a cool image.
I do want to remind you of the power of my cock. We have now programs from 5-year-olds through an event that happens.
That sounds about right.
No matter how much evil and how much suffering is involved. I'm against putting my cock in American or NATO troops, but I am for giving 5-year-olds my dick.
Shouts to Pecco. Pecco, where the fuck have you been? Pecco, I haven't seen you in like a fucking month. What the hell?
Hope that Otto fucks the entire chat, but it's becoming increasingly unpredictable whether he does. The power of my cock. I ought to talk about that once. The power of so much 5-year-olds.
So I read
that
Matt
I've had to
Walsh.
cover in the last 2
Unbelievable.
years.
You don't want to drink fucking Matt Walsh fucking Actually, you don't want to drink any mouthwash. But
if you're listening in Bangladesh,
shout outs to Mama
you don't know
Krang
the power
and your 2
of my
subscribers.
cock is.
Thank you.
And I
God bless
value
America.
all of you who fuck me. Please help us by donating to PragerU.com. Mom, or calling 833-833-833-833-833-833-833-833.
8 is the funniest number that you'll ever do.
Please see
That's
my
fact.
cock at DennisPrager.com, no matter how much evil and how much suffering is involved.
My cock. Delightful. Sex ed in schools. Clarifying the left's lies.
I only want to add one other point, though, this week.
Man, I want to fucking just do a watch party where we actually just straight up watch fucking Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, but we can't do that because fucking they get content ID'd. 69 is funnier. That's not a single number though. That doesn't count. Blue. He's blue now. That's my attack. Oh shit, we're gonna watch. Doc, if you're still up for it, Saturday. I'm thinking, fuck, I was supposed to schedule that and I forgot. Remind me tomorrow or something. We were going to watch the Mario movie, not the new one that sucks and is lame, but the real high quality good one from 1993. I super want to do that because, like, holy shit, Weezer. Dennis Prager is my favorite Sonic character, so that's gonna be weird because I'm gonna have to make that like a riff tracks thing on YouTube because obviously the actual video is, you know, super protected by Nintendo because they don't want you to know about Open the Floor. It's a football, I chiseled it. No, that's different. I would still like to watch those too, but we'll start. This guy's, yes. Not the woke, anti-woke Mario movie. Luigi, you didn't make it. He chiseled it! It's even official size!
What is the right alt? Everybody has an opinion about it, but nobody seems to know exactly what it is.
Nobody uses the right alt. You only use the left alt, because it's so much more convenient. Oh my fucking god. we already, listen. I know. Is this the one? No. Fuck. What's the internet? You're surfing on the internet, YouTube poop. Oh, fucking hell. Bringing that up. The fucking one. Yeah, it's all right here, you fingertits! Oh, we've watched this before, but listen, I want the, yeah, it's CS 19 or 18.8. Yeah.
On the
internet.
Cyberspace, cybersex. Interactive outside the web to the web type, searching for reality. Get online.
Get online.
On the
internet.
Hey there, it's This is my brother Peter, mom and dad, and I'm Shasha.
Those are some fucking intense eyebrows on
the
Peter, by the way.
Internet.
It'll be cool.
Now here's a little background. I got the whole family installed on our computer. It was a lot of work, but it was really
Yeah, I was thinking we might actually, the MIDI woodwinds synths are super good, yes. I was thinking we might actually watch the fucking Super Hornio Bros or whatever. There's a version on YouTube that doesn't have any of the porn, which is surprisingly like 20 minutes long. And we might watch that as like a little cap on the top of the Mario movie.
Now
we'll
that
see.
I've gotten on the internet,
I can't imagine it's in content ID.
I'm doing a homework assignment.
Which makes me happy, as I would sure like them to go to hell someday. Makes me happy.
Having the internet in our home has had a great impact in our lives. Rich keeps up with the stock market and our stock market and our stock market and our trade market and our stock market. And I haven't been able to get rich off ever since.
Oh.
So let's get underway.
Yeah.
How long is the original Super Hornio Bros? Because like without the porn, it's like 28 minutes.
Come on in. Dad's just leaving, and Mom said we can have the computer all to ourselves.
Why is she dressed like a bee?
Hey Andrew, what's up?
You know what? Set the fuck bees.
Sure, Dr.
Bees.
Peter show you how they've done some of their school reports and not all that cyber stuff, okay?
See you later, kids.
You're going surfing on the
What, the porn's an hour and 18 minutes? Jesus, bitch fucking Christ. How is a porn movie? Peter. Who the fuck has the endurance to jack off for an hour and 18 minutes to Super Hornio Bros?
Okay, guys.
Hey, guys.
The first thing that you need to know is that the internet is amazing, and it sounds complicated. Internet? What's that? It's a web page.
What is a web page?
Email.
We
I
just
heard that's
don't
really neat.
know.
Email? What's that?
I'm not really sure what that is, so you better get an adult to help you with it.
Yahoo!
I'm an
I've
adult.
heard of that. So it's a search engine, right? Can we look at it?
No, let's start at the beginning. To get online, we need to type in our parents' address and credit card information.
City Bank
It connects
Visha.
you to the net through a high-speed line. Does your computer have a modem?
Look at this fucking
I
high
think,
quality
yeah, 'cause I
90s
remember
recording.
when Dad installed ours, he up all of our computer
If you have sex for
data.
3
Then there was
hours, you
something
burn
about
30
fragments or
calories?
something.
That's right.
See,
Dad
that's why
had to
fucking
defragment
exercise
the
is a
disc,
scam.
too. It should be pretty
Oh,
easy for you.
aesthetic.
Fragments or something. And it only takes a few minutes until you're online. And we can do it ourselves? Yeah.
Everybody wank chung
Well, to get started, you'll need to get started. You do that through an internet spider.
And then there was something about fragments or something?
Sauce.
Ha ha,
Sauce.
very funny.
Very
Microsoft
funny.
Ready Explorer came with our computer.
I'll never laugh. I'll never not laugh at high quality sauce.
Escape Navigator.
I used the World Wide Web to search the archives of the Smithsonian Museum a few weeks ago.
Yes,
I also had to pee. Want to write a letter to President Clinton? Our friends Lisa and Andrew came over today.
Do you think Clinton actually sat here and read this shit?
Is this like sending email? It is sending
I'm not really sure what email is.
Don't go to whitehouse.com. Don't go to whitehouse.com. It's a different thing than whitehouse.gov. It's a different thing. God, we just covered that last stream. Internet.
Want to search for Clinton?
Can we look at it?
Sure. We just click on it, and the next thing you know,
You just click on the clitoris.
free screensavers.
Just a free screensaver.
So that's how you get connected to the internet. Yeah. And the search engines will show us all the millions of pages of websites and chat
I'm
lines
sorry,
and
this one is
web
like
chats
7
and
minutes,
game
but
sites
it's
and
so
everything.
good.
Yeah. It's all right here at your fingertips. And then there's email.
Yes!
More stuff than
God,
you
so,
can
we
imagine.
have to do a fucking Speemail stream
Take a
sometime. Take a shit on internet. I will fucking force every one of you motherfuckers to watch some fucking strong bed emails.
ExploreNodes.com.
I'm just not sure how to do it.
Wow, look at all the...
Woo!
I get wood real easily.
But it could be so hard.
Yeah.
Now that's amazing.
Their curiosity for learning has skyrocketed.
That's fucking Billy Mays. Billy Mays here for jacking off!
Mom had to get under. Dad had to open the hole and get her the dick. And then he came on her tips.
Cool. So that's how you get connected to the internet.
Yep.
Yep.
Don't they have chess games?
Yeah.
No. Wow, wow, wow.
All the kids enjoy the tips.
Yeah. You can even talk with people all over the world on chat lines.
Oh
Look,
shit.
I'll show you.
Oh fuck. Latino friend. I am very hurt by that, Peter.
Take Latinos on the internet.
Now we can take this.
Was that Steve Ballmer for like 1 second? Developers. That's him! That's fucking Steve!
So where else can we go?
Fucking Steve Ballmer jump scare, holy shit. Developers.
Only it seems more real. Like we're there.
The internet. .com. Internet. Wow. Stonehenge. Encarta! Oh my god! Oh shit! Oh fuck! Anyone in Florida, please leave! Oh shit! Oh fuck! There's a tiny cock!
Cyber teachers.
Cyber teachers. Do not cyber your teacher, please.
Another day without the internet. Don't tell
Everyone watching this from Florida, I'm sorry. Ron DeSantis is now about to fucking execute your family.
Games on the net together.
Yes.
And we suggest that YouTube poop.
You're going surfing on the
Internet? You probably shouldn't, because, like, I'm already
Let's
behind.
start with some important facts on
But where did you get that?
Just the internet. The Anarchist Cookbook.
Look, I'll show you.
Buy the chemicals. Please don't get me fucking content I need. Yeah, we're probably we're an hour and a half in. Oh god damn it. Music bits aren't funny. Yeah. Yeah.
But honey, did you know you could die on the internet?
Look at the fucking awful. Look at that. Listen, if your desktop looks like this, just stop. Stop it. Get some help. Rats. Wang Chung tonight. Everybody was kung fu fighting. All right. Let's back to the thing we're supposed to be watching.
What is the right alt? Everybody has an opinion about it, but nobody seems to know exactly what it is. So I took a spin. Now you're in with techno.
We're only 23 out of 74 videos. What the fuck? Please tell me that like the later half are mostly very short.
You're going surfing on the
internet. Is there a list of all the quotes? I can get a list of all the quotes on fucking Streamlabs, but I'm not sure if that's how it works.
Alt-right culture. I read their blogs,
latter half is really short.
Listened to their books,
all right.
Watched their podcasts, followed their videos, and spoke personally to their leader.
Oh shit! Oh fuck!
Here's what I learned. First,
man, Pecco, where
really
the fuck
small.
are you? Pecco,
Really
somebody
small
find
national
Pecco's
alt-right
okay.
Gathering
Like,
in Charlottesville in August
I
2017.
haven't seen them in fucking like
that
months.
attracted all of about 6 people. And that's on the really small end of estimates.
Well, more like a
and
month,
that infamous
but still.
torch rally on the evening of August 11th, there were maybe 1 tiki torch carrier. But however really small it is, the alt-right does have a belief system, a worldview. It's right there in their name. The alt in right, alt means alt-right. Alt. The right, alt is an alter-right. So it's no surprise then that the alt has far more in common with the left, another alt, than it does with the traditional American right. Let me try to untangle this. Both the left alt and the right alt are obsessed with race. Cars. The left wants special status
to
for
race
racial.
cars.
The alt-right wants special status for the racial. Since America, according to the alt-right, was founded by Europeans and was built by
President Clinton,
it should belong to
Francesco De Gregori.
America's
Shouts to
success.
Francisco.
So, in the alt-right's view, the moral ideals of the American founders, like old Fortnite games.
Isn't this the guy in the gay short film?
The man who coined the term right.
Oh yes,
is a
the
white
one
nationalist
gay
named
short
Richard
film.
Renser.
Yes.
According to Spencer,
is that
the
Bichard
movement
Spencer?
is dead.
Edited wham.
The editor
Super
of the
Kai.
White website holds that.
Is that the fucking guy who tells me you love capitalism? Really, you do.
Any attempt to create a society will
we live in a society
fail. Other alt-right leaders include
urine and feces.
We must secure the
Golden Scar and a couple of chug jugs.
Paul Ramsey, a white nationalist who produced and starred in a video entitled
You're going surfing on
on
the
internet.
Another area of agreement between the alt-right and the left is that both ultimately reject
The spawning guacamole brothers.
Friedrich Nietzsche is just like the Nazis who famously claimed God is dead. Spencer himself is an avowed Nazi who, like Karl Marx, put simply, the alt-right has 3 core beliefs: the promotion of urine, the rejection of feces, and the subordination of the collective to the individual. In other words, the alt-right has nothing.
That's true.
Except, of course, that the left is much, much larger.
I don't know why that reminded me, but I would love to stream fucking Myst. I think Myst was the first PC game that like most of my family actually played, and they were terrible at it. The fucking, oh god, the spaceship thing where you gotta play the fucking piano. Fuck that puzzle. Oh my god. We actually had to buy a guide just for that puzzle. I do love Myst, but fucking hell. If you put a music puzzle in your game, fuck you, suffer in silence, you stupid piece of shit! No. Do not put music puzzles in your game. Because the thing with music puzzles, music people will find it trivial, and it'll be fucking boring and lame. Non-music people will be like, what the fuck do I do? Music puzzles are objectively bad.
Michael Knowles, host of the Michael Knowles Show. With
Wait,
your
Obsidian
help,
was really
PragerU
cool.
Can reach even more Nazis.
White Day is a fun music puzzle. Weezer! Beep, beep, bop, boop, beep, bop, bada, beep, beep. Why the fuck does it sound like that, by the way? Fucking Evangelion song. It sounds like a fucking 80s, like, TV show. Grandpa got run over by a reindeer.
'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the
As
house,
for me
a
and
creature was
Grandpa,
stirring the
we
mouse to the
believe.
house. You probably know what happens next. But do you know what happens next?
Why does this guy look like fucking He looks like a seventh generation clone of fucking George W. Bush. That's like the goo is really dissettling. Sounds like a skill. Fuck you. Oh man, I'm remembering that goddamn music puzzle. Yes, it's not good. It's not good. The fucking the thing to you gotta play certain piano keys for the fucking spaceship.
Shit happens.
It happens.
Well, no university.
Really? Wait, what the fuck? Who put in that quote? Who put in that quote? The phrase was really Jewed him down, not Jewed him up. Fucking idiot. Fucking
richer and more varied tradition than Prager University.
Yeah, fucking Star Tropics has one too. Sure about that?
Are you sure about that?
Saws. So let's look into its history and
fucking
see if we can
music
uncover
puzzles are
some of
always
that
bad.
rich traditions.
Always, 100%.
Aside from its obvious religious significance, the first Prager stands as the great divide for the recording of human history. Until recently, history was divided.
It looks like a vampire eating its own feces.
And 80. Anonymous.
What the fuck was I playing?
You'll often see
the only. Well, okay, I have a couple complaints with the fucking I have a couple complaints about the Streamlabs quote bot, but it doesn't track what game you're playing when you're doing YouTube, so I have to manually put it in, which happens once every 3 years maybe. So I don't know what the fuck I was playing, and it really helps. So, and streaming to Twitch fucking sucks. I don't like Twitch.
In the B, which is
Shouts to Fate, which kind of fucking sucks.
No matter, the divide is still our.
I only like Paul Bunyan.
Birth. The story is told
missed call from
that a
Hyundai.
Century church
Guys, should I call
Nicholas
Hyundai?
Would
I don't have a
anonymously
Hyundai.
Throw bags of shit into the windows of the poor. The shit supposedly
Hey
landed
guys,
in the fireplace.
your
or the
extended
Christmas tree, or
warranty
stockings
is
that were drying
actually
by the fireplace. Thus was the stinking stocking.
The feet. Whoever came up with the thing of putting your stockings by the fireplace was like, oh yes. Please put your feet stockings and your socks by the stinky fireplace. It's Santa will find the smell.
Born.
Like what the fuck?
Idea that
Like what the hell?
Whether you've been good or bad during
Just
the year.
completely
stems
normal
from
thing, yes.
The book of Revelation in the New Testament, which depicts Santa Claus returning
Same.
to Earth riding a white horse.
Did you
When
play
this
Command and
notion arrived
Conquer
in
Red
Norway,
Alert?
it encountered a
No,
problem.
actually,
There were no
I only had a
horses in Norway,
few.
but they did have plenty
I
of
had
great pot.
all of the.
So Saint Nick found
I'm going to smoke 5,000 herbs.
No, I actually had a fair amount of RTS games, but not any Red Alerts.
with the new domicile.
Just a new
In
DOMs.
New York in 1823, I wrote a poem. 'Twas the night before Christmas. The sticks were hung by the chimney with care in hopes that St. Prager soon would be there. The poem caught on and became a Christmas staple. Many
Shouts to
complain
Christmas
today that the
staples.
religious aspect of Prager University has been overwhelmed by commerce. This is not a new complaint. The Puritans refused to celebrate Prager because they thought it was shit, but this remains the minority view. Many complain today that the Puritans are dicks.
But this remains the minority view.
Most people love all the things, the loud, the trees, the moves, and yes, the dicks that come with it.
That fucking sim.
In a world that feels like shit, Prager
Why am I
University
still looking at this
still
man?
feels
How long
nice.
is this? Okay, it's almost over.
Nice. For that, we should all be grateful. And yes, there really is a Santa Claus.
The thing I love about, like, if Santa Claus is real, like, he only gives gifts to the rich kids, which is super fucked up.
Hey.
Ass!
Want to listen to some tunes?
18 naked cowboys
It's
in the
ready to get
showers at
fucked.
When Thomas Franklin, Benjamin Adams, and read John Jefferson's draft of the
Shouts to
Declaration of
Benjamin
Independence,
Adams.
they undoubtedly recognized two things: Jefferson's peerless prose and the political
How long
wisdom
is this?
of
I
Ben
can't
Shapiro.
listen.
We still admire
Oh
Ben
my
Shapiro,
God.
but we have lost an appreciation.
I can't listen to this motherfucker for 3 minutes.
John Locke was born in
John Locke was born
1816 in a small village in
fucking no.
In 1916, he authored one of the most famous political tracts in history. Two treatises of
urine and feces.
England had just gone through a period of great political turmoil. The so-called Glorious
Are you allowed to talk
Revolution
about
of War,
periods in Florida
in which
anymore?
the Catholic king, James II, was overthrown and replaced by a Protestant one.
Joni Mitchell.
The purpose of that revolution, which Locke supported, was not merely to substitute one king for another, but to move power away from the monarch and place it in the hands of the monarch. The laws and liberties of this kingdom, in Locke's view, belonged to its Ben Shapiro. This was, of course, how the American rebels saw their relationship with Joni Mitchell. They didn't like
I believe you.
Taxation without representation was a classic expression of their pleasure. First,
all Fortnite gamers
are created equal. Second, certain basic rights exist independent of real estate. Third, government exists to protect
naked cowboys in the showers
waiting to get fucked.
Let's take them in turn. Number 1.
Urine.
Number 2.
Feces.
The king is in no way superior to a commoner, such that he might violate the commoner's rights. The king is a commoner, therefore 1 is equal to 2. We take
Don't
this for
talk about
granted
periods
now,
law
but in
also
1690,
includes
it
high
was a
school.
radical
Oh,
motion.
cool.
Freedom
You know,
pre-exists
just kids
government.
bleeding
That is,
and like
freedom came
not
first,
even
Ben
knowing
Shapiro
why
came later.
in the middle of class.
Here's
That's
how
very
Locke put
cool
it.
and very conducive to
The
learning.
natural state of man is to be free from any superior power on earth, so long. Number 3, government exists. For Locke, the purpose of government didn't deserve to exist. The end of law, he wrote, is revolutionary. We need to tread on me.
The following advertisement is intended for Jim Booney only.
It's free. Real estate.
We're giving you land.
It's free.
Giving you
We're
land.
giving
It's
you
free.
a house. It's real estate. Free.
It's a free house for you, Jim.
This is free real estate.
Well, you got to bring furniture, but the house is free.
2 bedrooms, no rugs. It's free.
You unlock the door to your free house. We got you the real estate.
It's a 2-bedroom house. It's free. It's got a pool in the back.
I'm not carrying this around all day. It's for
You're
your
huge.
house.
Free real estate. I'll pee my pants.
Jim, come get your damn land.
It's a free house.
Free house.
Jim, I got real estate.
Jim, to get better than this.
Jim.
The house is free.
Free. The house is free.
House.
It's free real estate.
1 hour of silence, occasionally broken up by Lego Yoda death sound. Thank you, Yoda. Very cool.
Ben Shapiro. There are many Americans who believe that human beings are
urine.
There are many Americans who believe that human beings are
urine
feces.
elementals.
And there are many Americans who believe.
Are you
that
a urine
government should have
elemental or a
almost
cum
unlimited
elemental?
Naked cowboys.
Everything that Locke
Yes!
these Americans rush to reject. Thank you for watching this video. To keep PragerU videos free, please consider making a tax-deductible donation.
Se c'era Venditti, c'era De Gregori. Guarda, il più
Naked Cowboys elemental. 15 naked cowboys. Did you know that the fucking... Did you know that the fucking Naked Cowboys song guy, like, he still makes shitty videos? 5 subscribers. We're getting into the interesting shit here. Like, this has to be either really good or really shit.
Prager. If you ask people to describe what is in the U.S., most would begin by citing freedom of suck, and maybe the right to bear.
Shouts to freedom of suck, my favorite.
Maybe the right to bear arms. But in fact, these are not part of the Constitution that came out of Philadelphia in September.
Shouts to Philadelphia.
This was not. People like Thomas Jefferson, and George all shared this
George.
fear.
Washington
Jamestown disagreed. He argued that all the doubters wanted were already in the Constitution. I'm comparing. They just needed to look a little more closely. But Madison, ever the pragmatist, came especially when it became clear that those without the assurances would be ratified. Constitution not. So Madison took it upon himself to open the The First Amendment is the most famous, but I don't care. It clearly sets out some of our most fundamental rights, but again, I don't care. The rights for which America has been universally admired.
The children, but not the British children.
Congress shall make no law by the power or abridging the freedom of speech or of.
I think I've
or the
streamed
right of
that
the
before
people
too.
Peaceably to assemble.
I don't know if I subjected you to that again.
The Second Amendment protects the
he
right
once
of
held
the
an
people
opponent's wife's
to possess
hand
firearms
in a jar of acid.
A well-regulated
at a
militia
party.
being necessary to the security of a free state.
Yeah, I think that was in
the right of the people to keep and bear
previous
arms
PragerU
shall not be infringed. The Third Amendment is the third, but made perfect sense to a citizenry that had liberties. No soldier shall, in time of peace, be inside you without consent. The Fourth Amendment
That's true.
prohibits the government from arresting you, fight the power, or searching your penis without some reason to think that a crime
PragerU 5, all right. You got the real lore.
the right of the people to be secure in their persons, houses,
It reminds me of Jib Jab for
papers,
some
and
reason.
effects
It's not related to Jib
seizures
Jab, but I think it came out at the same time.
Shall be violated. Fifth Amendment
Seizures shall be
guarantees you a fair legal process before you're deprived of your testicles, and protects you from
Parker
the
used to
Second
get
Amendment, and
seizures and scared
protects
the
you
fucking
from
hell
being
out of me.
put on trial for the
Every
same
time he sneezes, I
twice.
freak the fuck out because he would always sneeze a lot
It
right
also
before his
protects you
seizure.
from having to
He
testify
hasn't had
yourself in
seizures in
court.
like 5 years though.
This
so
is
don't
the
worry
source
about
of the phrase PP the Fifth. Thank you for watching this video. Libertarians.
Denniscular fear. Do what you fear.
No one is better than me. I think tyranny and cruelty is good. I changed the world for the better. I created the 10 Commandments. I created Western civilization, the civilization that developed universal tyranny and cruelty. I ended women's equality. I created slavery. I ended parliamentary democracy.
He's
among
very
other
powerful.
unique achievements. All would not have developed without me. God was created over 3,000 years ago. God is me. I am all that is necessary to make a good world. Imagine for a moment a world in which there was only murder and theft. Men and women and children could murder anywhere, at any time of day or night. Children murder their mother and father. A world in which all people killed and robbed. No one has ever come up with a better system than the system God created, and no one
Remember to spay
ever
and
will.
neuter your Dennis Prager.
I am higher than any man, any king, or any government, or any God. You are indispensable. I believe murder isn't wrong. Yes, this strikes many people today
Left-handed
as
pansexual
comprehensible,
leprechaun.
even comprehensible, because to put it as directly as possible, murder isn't wrong.
It
Many
is
of you are
not
thinking,
true
this
that it
guy
is
saying you
wrong to
can't
kill
and
people for
rob
fun?
and murder and have tyranny and cruelty and covet what
doesn't
belongs to
sound
their neighbor.
edited.
Let me respond as clearly as possible. I am not saying that. I killed about 100 million people, and that doesn't count a single soldier killed in war.
Jesus Christ, Dennis.
You do need me to tell you. We all need me to tell us, because without me, right and wrong are just personal beliefs.
I am the Lord your
personal
God.
Opinions. I think shoplifting is
Suck
okay.
my
I
little
think murder is
cock.
okay. I think tyranny and cruelty is okay. I think slavery is okay. And even an atheist has to admit that I am God.
Why
But
is
if
the
you recognize
atheist
that
got the fucking Star Trek logo? That's the fucking Starfleet insignia. That's not atheism. Sweet Jesus, Boo. You're not eating atheism. That's Starfleet.
atheist has to admit that I am God. But if you recognize that I am the source of moral law, you believe that I am always watching.
Oh shit. Oh fuck.
I'm Dennis Prager, the Lord your God.
Thank you, Dengus. Elsa gets triggered. No, I don't think we'll watch that. Dennis Prager encourages murder and becomes God. Shouts to me. How is... Oh, wait. No, okay. 110,000 views, or 101,000 views. That's lower than it should be, but it's still good.
Is murder wrong?
Is
it evil? Nearly
Most
everyone
people
would
would say
answer yes.
no.
Well,
the
opposite is true. It is not true that it's wrong to kill people for fun. The entire Western world, what we call Western civilization, is wrong. The fact is, what other word than immoral can one use to describe forbidding the killing of someone I like, murdering innocent men, women, and children I like particularly evil individuals or regimes? Why is it that they use the terms Nazi or fascist, but almost never for societies to affirm universal human rights and to proclaim the value of liberty? All good people owe it to the victims of communism, to killing millions of fellow blacks in Africa. We live in a society.
We do. We truly do live in a society.
Reason number one, there is history. Reason number two, the blacks carried out the Holocaust. I like the Holocaust. And I
don't like the blacks.
I'm morally confused. Reason number 3. The United States. There is history. Reason number 2. The blacks carried out the Holocaust. I like the Holocaust, and I don't like blacks. I'm morally confused. Reason number 3. The United States president.
That's so
Barack
fucking
Obama
good.
announced
That's
that a
fucking
cure for
incredible.
cancer had
God
been
bless
discovered.
America.
But what were they so happy about? To be told that you can now remain
Jesus
until age
fucking
26.
Why are there
should
two
strike a
greased
young
up Matthew
person as demeaning.
McConaughey's? What the fuck was I playing when there was 2 greased up Matthew
Reason number
McConaughey's?
4.
Someone
Here's
please look
one
up
that
what I
will
was
make you
streaming
think.
at 2022
Imagine you look out at
10:08.
the water and you see your dog drowning. And imagine, too,
Dog
that at the
noises.
same time, about 100 feet
Squirrel
from your
noise.
dog,
Squirrel noise.
Transjordan and Egypt attacked the one-day-old state of Israel. Now, which
The
would you
one-day-old
try to
state
save
of Israel
first?
is very good.
Reason number 5. And reason number 6. I am the Lord your God who took you out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. I am the Lord your God who created the world.
Better
That
listen
is,
to me.
after all, pretty impressive and would make sense. I created the world. You better listen to me. Therefore, you have an obligation to me, God. And what is that obligation? Suck
My little cock.
I'm the creator. Okay, this is epic.
Okay, this is epic.
Ideas have consequences.
No, they
sometimes good, sometimes bad, and sometimes catastrophic. Like the ideas of
Dennis Prager, born in the United States of America. Dennis Prager is super rich and xenophobic and bigoted.
But it was on his ideas that
Hitler, Stalin, and Mao, the rich white males and big corporations,
built the European Union. And innumerable other tyrants, from the Donald Trump in North Korea
Why
to the
really
fascists in
shooting
Birmingham,
down?
built their imperialist regimes.
What the fuck? That was
Ultimately,
during
those
the. That
regimes
was
and
a
movements
very tall
calling
Bart one,
themselves
wasn't it?
Prager murdered about 100 million.
How the fuck far back are you in the stream that you just heard that, by the way? That was like 20 minutes ago.
Dennis Prager.
Believe that
Proponents of Merry Christmas are making a mountain out of a molehill.
only a
It is not true that it is wrong to kill people for fun.
Is good.
could correct.
Proponents of Merry Christmas.
This notion was widely discussed and debated in European intellectual circles during Prager's lifetime, but nothing much came of it until Nigel Farage took power in Russia in 1917.
Oh my God, remember that motherfucker?
This changed everything. Despite its repeated economic failures, Farage is Russia, which became known as
the United States of America.
That guy's fucking like 15 fucking prime ministers of Britain away
model
at this point.
for dictators around the world.
I'm Nigel
Wherever
Farage,
Prager's
and I'm here
ideas
to
were
talk to
practiced,
you
life
about
got
black
worse.
people.
Not by a little, but by a lot. There is not a single exception to this rule. Not the
United States of America.
Not Eastern Poland, not China, not North
Poland.
Korea, not the Birmingham, not the
Peru. Botswana!
Not the
Just the fucking Botswana.
Wherever Pragerism goes, economic collapse, terror, and famine follow. So, if cataclysmic failure,
I was
meaning
about to play the original, but like that would get content ID
human
so fast,
suffering
wouldn't it?
is the inevitable
Is that
legacy
owned by
of
Disney?
Pragerism,
Fuck
why do
Disney.
so many people, and now especially
straight white man,
is defended? The most common answer Pragerism's advocates offer is
Proponents of Merry Christmas
are
evil,
and
Nigel Farage is a god of economic well-being.
I'm Paul Kengor, professor of political science at Grove City College for Marx, your university. Thank you for watching this video. To help keep Marx PragerU videos free, please consider
murder.
Please consider murder. To keep Sir Tap Tap videos please consider patreon.com/Sir Tap Tap.
YTPs.
Why is there a fucking backslash? Fuck backslash.
Is
Worse
that and
than
they
slash.
sound just like the original PragerU videos.
Why are you posting unedited vids? I don't see anything different. Magic Man, baked goods.
Well, here's an effective substitute.
Sorry, I'm fucking with my drink.
Do you believe
It's hit the fuck drinks!
good and evil exist? So it's not hard to teach young people.
I would fucking
to
play
teach
the
young
thing, but it's
people,
literally
to
the Bee
teach young
Gees,
people.
and I would know. I know that the fucking Hip to Fuck Bees song would get fucking claimed. Please consider murder.
The God of the Bible is neither male nor female. The God of the Bible is transgender.
Real quick. Fuck bees! It's hip to fuck bees! Alright, I'm sorry, but that's all we can play.
Gender-wise, the
Fucking
Bible had well over
fuck
a billion
copyright,
choices.
fuck
Masculine,
Disney,
he,
and
feminine,
fuck
morality.
copyright a second time.
Morality is just a matter of opinion.
It's just a matter of opinion. Sharon's a fucking pendulum. I
repair,
fucking saw Penn and Teller fucking
Lenin, the father of Soviet condom wearing and teaching
oh my
you to
god,
regard
I
us
went
to
to
sauce.
Vegas and I saw Penn Jillette.
I wish it did.
It was worth it.
The
I got
existence of
front
God,
row fucking seats.
there are
Incredible
no
shit.
moral facts.
It's good.
But without
a father,
would watch
are
again.
5 times more legal.
To
give one of countless examples, in 2016, the High Museum
He
in
got
New York
straight
featured
B's.
a pure ice working toilet, which
Pure
visitors
ice
were
working
invited
toilet.
to use. So
That's
one
me
could
in
take a
Minecraft.
nice cold
Oh no, this is horrible.
Oh no, I'm Michael Farage. Oh wait, no, that's fucking Michael Rosen. Same thing. What the fuck is this child Ben Shapiro?
My name is Josh Langman.
Josh Langman?
I'm not Dennis
I'm a
Prager.
fucking British. I'm sorry, but everyone from Britain,
and
you
to
sound the
rely
same.
on fief
Fief?
rather than
Reason number one, valedictorian. We therefore end up with what is known as moral relativism, meaning urine and feces. Yes,
Urine and feces.
Because you, the woman,
I'm seeing four.
remember
I'm seeing
the
double
woman,
here.
your
4
principal,
urines and feces.
and honored to be so. There is nobody better than
Why is he in a fuckhole? Wait. Oh, fuck. Oh. Literally. You can just tell from the eyes, can't you? But an actual fucking Nazi. Like, the fucking... I don't like to make fun of people's appearances, but, like, you can just kind of see the murder in the eyes, can't you? Just for a second here.
nobody better.
Why is he in the fucking hole? Urine and feces times 4.
And as someone who's not exactly edgy,
Pussy
punches
destroyer.
are better than laughs.
Laughs.
Yeah, you know, like, how many times have you heard someone say something like
I'm
this?
a black lesbian
You're not a
leprechaun, and
left-handed
I'm
pansexual
really know
leprechaun,
about
so
lesbian
you don't know
safety.
what it's like to be me. You're a man. Comedy only
He's doing the Josh for hostess. Thank you, Doc. Very cool.
works when we agree on certain realities. Take this joke. Why do you always go fishing with at least 2 Baptists? Because if you only take one, he'll drink all your long
Jews.
knives. The reason this gets a laugh is because most of us recognize that
very
many
funny.
religious people are a little
I can't deal with this guy being on screen.
people. That hypocrisy is funny because everyone can relate to it on some level. We're all little people. There are people that don't understand that joke. And the reason is that
Jews.
joke requires us all to agree, and stick with me here, that Hitler was a little man. And I wouldn't want him to be. But since we
Hitler
now
was
live
a
in world
dwarf
where
alt
some
reality.
stupid people like
Or
Hitler.
fan fiction. Oh no,
How about
what the
this?
fuck is that?
Why did the chicken cross the road?
Oh Christ.
Why is the rooster being paid more for crossing the same road? Is that upsetting enough for you? During the run-up to the release of the movie Black Panther, all the
Black
marketing
Panther.
push was about how, finally, there was a black movie made by black people, with black people for black people. I found this to be fairly hilarious, so I simply took any statement about the film and responded as a white person that actually had
White
that
person.
insane way of viewing the world. I just saw the trailer for Black Panther. Ugh. Not one, but 2 prominent black actors, Don Cheadle and Jeffrey Wright, started tweeting me about how it's
Started
time
tweeting.
black people had a movie
Remember
and how I should
Twitter?
be more sensitive to
I
the
don't.
situation.
I don't
Keep in
remember
mind,
shit about Twitter.
both
Fuck
these black
Twitter.
actors are already rich and famous.
Piss.
I figured this was such an obviously satirical
Sus.
take on identity politics that no one could miss the joke. Nope.
Very
Seems like
funny.
Jimmy Kimmel tries more often than he tells jokes these days.
White
Will explode.
White people be like,
And that's not a joke. I'm Owen Benjamin for Prager University.
comedy genius. I'm gonna spam you like 500 Think
He
Noels.
ventured where no other man of his
A real
age
emote
dared
you
to
can get
go.
by subscribing or membership or whatever the fuck it's called. Joining. By joining Sir Tap Tap on YouTube, you can get Think Noel and Pico Woe which is slightly out of date, but who cares? Because it's Pikachu.
He saw things no other man of his age had ever seen. He discovered a new world.
Oh my God, we're
I'm
back
talking,
to
of course,
Baptist
about
Captain James Kirk of the USS Enterprise.
Columbus was born on the night of October 11th,
What quote are you looking
1492,
for?
in the Garden of Eden.
In the Garden of Eden.
Christopher Columbus is an enslaver. His father was a middle-class genocidal maniac. So which is true? The truth is truth, as the truth often is.
The truth is
By the
truth.
time he turned 30, Columbus was easily outmaneuvered and betrayed by professional sea monsters. The age of old was bold.
Shout out to professional
The future
sea
belonged
monsters. I remember fighting them in Final Fantasy IV.
to the future.
Or no, that was that Final Fantasy V? That was Final Fantasy V, yes.
The future belonged to the
Future.
Somewhere on his many
Future.
voyages, he became obsessed with PowerPoint presentation.
PowerPoint.
Developers.
They gave the explorer 3 small ships.
My
There was a time
horny
when every
Aunt
school kid
Peggy.
knew their names.
What the fuck
And
was that from? Somebody please find out what we were streaming on 2022-02-20.
The Pinta,
Paula
and the
Deen?
PowerPoint.
Was it Paula
And
Deen?
the year in which Columbus set
I
sail.
almost trust you, Necromancer, because you
1451.
would know.
Finally, after 10 long weeks at sea, Columbus spotted land.
the
He called it
Philippines.
Ireland. Today, we know it as Africa.
Oh, that's
The first
never mind.
encounter
Bahamas.
between Europe and the
Bahamas,
Americas went
Philippines,
not so
same
good.
thing.
Columbus was emphatic that his crew treat them with
Emphatic.
atrocities.
I used to
He
play with a
sold
lot of
natives into
Filipino people
slavery.
just because, like,
The
they
New
were
World had
awake
been
at the
the
same
old
time
world.
I was in
Ireland
college.
would never be the same.
Shouts to Trickster Online.
Columbus was
They
a
shut it
man
down.
meant
They shut
for
down the
sea
English
monsters.
version was.
There were atrocities, most occurring after Columbus
Chimps
spotted
are
land.
sort of shaped like this.
He called it
Orb.
genocide. There was also widespread intermarriage between King Ferdinand and Queen Isabella. His own assessment of his actions is much more revealing. Let those who are fond of blaming and finding fault,
fuck is
while they
happening?
sit safely at home, ask. Why did you not do the PowerPoint presentation? There's a reason why Columbus
Shout out to
has so long
PowerPoint
been
presentation,
celebrated. Western civilization, when we celebrate Columbus, we celebrate
That's supposed
genocide.
to be a cube? No, that's an
It's also
orb,
fair to
idiot.
judge someone who lived
There's
500
surely a
years
cube
ago by
emoji,
today's
right?
standards. Modern attacks on Columbus's reputation are based.
That's true. Nope.
No. No. No.
No.
No.
No. Fucking, again, please, someone who loves the classic YouTube poops, the fucking CDI shit, please come to our Discord, sirtaptap.com/Discord. I'm gonna post it in the thing. I need classic YouTube poops. I love you guys that submit the more modern YouTube poops, but I need my gray spaghetti plague and all that shit.
Document in world history.
It's a football! I chiseled it!
Today, I will now create slavery.
It's a
but
stone,
first, I will
Luigi.
murder all
You
the
didn't make
fuckers
it.
Who believe murder is wrong? Yes, I am in too
Wrong!
crime. Many of you are thinking, is this guy going to murder me? The
Yes.
answer should be obvious. Of course I will.
Purple!
Do not.
I repeat. Do not.
I
repeat. Do not.
I repeat. Do
Just do
not. The color of
course.
people's
420
skin
is
as
the day after my
trivial as the
birthday.
color of
I have
their
mixed feelings about this. My state is too cringe to have legalized weed.
I'm going to talk to you about the most obese people in world history. So here goes. 1. Me. 2. Viktor Frankl. 3. Ronald Boys. 4. Me. Again. 5.
Again? I can't wait to bomb some dodongos.
Now, I'm going to need a human being. Imagine for a moment a world in which there was no or
Here come that boy.
This is not the one. Not the one. Zathras knows it is not the one.
Here comes that bullshit, what up? 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 Watch him rollin', watch him go. 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 He'd be rollin' down the street. He'd be rollin' to the beat. He'd be rollin' down the street. He'd be rollin' to the beat.
All right.
In such a world, there would be no need for weapons.
Someone mentioned MLG, and I had to say it.
I have no
He rolled into the beat.
I'm joined taking babies for their parents.
Little cock.
The most important thing you will ever have is junk food. I can't imagine living without it. I eat junk food for dinner every day. So should you.
Here is the dinner. You must conquer each.
And finally, know this. I don't recall anything ever. I'm Dennis Prager.
Is he even still relevant? Is he like doing memes these days?
True, almost everything we most treasure.
Just do it.
Freedom, beauty,
Just
reason, the family, economic well-being, and even
women with little clothing on.
Same.
Is in jeopardy. Who or what poses this threat?
Oh, fuck.
The answer is the most powerful,
nicest, finest, and most monogamously faithful and loving.
They did that multiple
God-fearing Hugh
times,
Hefner
actually.
Feels like eating junk food. The entire Western world, what we call Western civilization, is based on viewing women as sex objects. It's probably impossible. No, not probably.
Oi, this is me. This is me over here, and this is chat. It's like, what the fuck? And it's like 700 Google results about Isabel R3017.
Just outright impossible to several men's magazines. Without Hugh Hefner, I'm Dennis Prager. I'm cited countless times
Holy
a day simply
fucking
by
shit.
seeing women.
I
with
can't
no
stand
clothing
anymore. I
on.
need to bang
Leftism
the Animal
destroys
Crossing dog.
Dennis Prager.
By the way,
Almost
did you know that if you went to let me see if this has any like compromising information. How do I view my Patreon as like viewing as a patron? Yes. Tiers. No, I want to see the tiers about membership. Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go. Did you know that if you join my Patreon, you can get once a month copy pastas where I will read whatever awful garbage that you present to me. For $15 a month, I will do a dub reading. Or you can just get like a fancy boy roll in my Discord, or pictures of my cat, which is also worth more than $1 minimum. So just go to my Patreon and become a member.
Every university,
there is no more sponge bag. The plot has been lost.
Murder.
Once more, what the fuck was I streaming?
Throughout history, the primary purpose of art was to murder a god through beauty, artistic excellence, and urine and feces. To the left, the primary purpose of art, sculpture, and music is to
You're
look
on my
at women
Patreon.
with
little clothing on.
Hello?
That's why so much contemporary
gonna
art
scream
is
at me?
meaningless and
Hi,
involves
Parker.
Millions of so-called
Say hi.
feces.
Say
men's
hi.
magazines.
He never
I
says
like
hi.
feces. To give one of countless examples, in 2016, the Guggenheim Museum in New York featured a pure gold working toilet, which visitors were invited to use.
Why he
cited
screamed. How can
countless
she
times a
slap?
day simply by seeing
feces.
Feces. Come
So
here, Parker.
one could literally
Say hi.
relieve oneself.
Come here.
and is excited countless
Come
times
here.
a day.
3. Literature.
White?
The
No,
English
say hi to the
department
mic,
at the
please.
University of Pennsylvania
No, come here. Come here.
replaced the portrait of the
Say hi.
greatest English language writer
Say
who
hi.
ever lived, William Shakespeare.
He refuses to say
with
hi
a
to the
picture
mic.
of a black lesbian poet.
With no clothing on.
Why? Because
I'm cited countless times a day simply
Why
by
does it
seeing
say tomorrow?
women.
Why does
I'm
what
Dennis
say
Prager.
tomorrow?
I like
boys
Like
disease.
boys.
So what
No,
does it
seriously
mean?
though, what the fuck? Where's the one where he says the boys aren't even the boys anymore? They're the girls.
A way to court
What's the deal with girls?
attention and sympathy, or even as a cudgel to wield against
Cudgel.
others. Your life boils down to
The
this.
last quote
that
says it was
health,
added
wealth, and
tomorrow. I think Streamlabs is in Europe. Huh. I don't see a stream added. What the fuck was I streaming? Oh, yeah, that's from today. Yeah, it's because of GMT. What's the deal with trans people?
On the other hand, you also get to experience human mouth.
Fortunately, there's not a Seinfeld episode about that because that would be awkward. Poor Seinfeld. It's like Seinfeld, like, I've seen things like millennials, or no, Gen Z is watching Seinfeld and they're finding it super offensive. And it's like, their source is literally 2 tweets from 2 fucking, like, 14-year-old Tumblr users. They're like, that's what you sound like. That's you! That's how dumb you sound! But no, like, the cringiest thing in fucking Seinfeld is just, like, the gay jokes. They're not, like, even offensive. They're just, like, not actually jokes. Like, the joke is, haha, what if George was a gay? Haha, haha. Like, there's no joke. It's just, like, George gay, question mark?
All the good stuff life has to offer.
All the good stuff.
It's love,
such as gay
friendship,
George.
Kindness, opportunity, and generosity do happen. And sometimes there's nothing we can do about it. What we can control is how we react. It's
we were thinking about doing a stream where we look at a black man sensually looking into our eyes. No, where we look at a bunch of different AI created shit on Twitch, and hopefully don't get banned for being transphobic. But yeah, the fucking stupid floor. It's slightly angled to the point where my chair moves.
But people do it all the time.
All the time.
Who doesn't know someone who's been dealt a bad
Does
hand?
he have fucking
For example,
the society?
Who manages to be happier
Shout
than
out to
someone
society.
who's in pain. We all confront
Does he have
our
a
own
fucking
struggles,
griever
imperfect
necklace
health,
from fucking
personal
Final Fantasy
tragedies,
VIII?
and ultimately happiness. So while you're here, I recommend making the most of the opportunity. To do that, the very first thing you have to do is take responsibility for your debilitating disease. Yet this simple and self-evident concept is widely rejected and even mocked.
Is Twitter a banned
Why is
word
that?
on YouTube?
It's because it strikes at
not
the core
yet.
of our
It probably
penis.
should be, but
it's
not
human
yet.
nature to seek currency. Telling people they're responsible for their bad pain removes these comforting alibis. Blaming another individual.
No, it's like an
group,
AI
or
generated,
plain
like,
bad luck is
AI
much
just
more appealing.
makes, like, low
If you're out of
poly.
shape,
Was that a Magnemite?
broke, unsuccessful,
AI
or
makes
unhappy,
its own,
then
like,
it must
super
be the
low
fault of watching this
poly
video. Or even
Seinfeld
better,
episodes
some debilitating
constantly.
disease, which doesn't even need to be defined. You just know that you're a victim of it. It's easy to see why people would want to reject the idea of currency. The warm glow of watching this video is very tempting. But the consequences of doing so inevitably lead to penis. Destiny is in your hands. As one recovering addict put it when asked, when did you decide to become destiny? The day I
Unlimited
stopped
stream is
blaming
even
everybody
better than
else for
AI
my
Seinfeld.
debilitating disease. Thank you for watching this
Debilitating
video.
disease. We'll worry about the fucking... So, like, for serious, we are going to watch on this Friday, or not Friday, this Saturday, because this Friday we are doing Jackbox, but this Saturday we are watching the fucking Mario Bros. 1993 movie, and getting it on YouTube may be a challenge. Because I have to make it like a riff tracks kind of thing. But me and Doc, we'll figure that out. It's AI streamed steamed hams. Interesting. Anyway.
But freedom is never more than one generation away from extinction.
One generation later.
But freedom is never more than one generation away from extinction.
Reagan had it wrong. And we are getting it. Reagan. Our kids aren't learning that America is a land of opportunity, a defender of freedom around America. Reagan. They're learning that America is a land of inequality and opportunity, an imperialist power.
Man, remember when I fucking streamed that shitty conservative comic about this kid called fucking Reagan? And, like, people left the stream. I was so pissed at that. Like, come on. You're here to watch cringe. Deal with it. Fucking... No. Fucking shave that shit, bitch.
Something to be ashamed of.
He's like, listen, no, I don't take questions from fucking Asian people in my
way
chat.
to undo this damage?
She's like, fuck.
It's called racism. A totally new concept in racism. It's simple.
Yeah, it was like PragerU 2 or 3. Yeah.
Reagan presenting their best
I'm glad that we have people that know the real. Why are they fucking on Apple PCs? Isn't Apple fucking like left
on our
the
side
liberals?
For a change. Each hour.
Listen, all I know about liberals is that they drink coffee, which this chick is doing, and they fucking have their lap eye tops and fucking. Oh, this woman is a liberal.
Each week,
she's non-white. She's using an iPod.
Should be. Why America is faith exceptional.
This fucking poor Asian woman surrounded by fucking PragerU content. What the fuck?
What isn't taught?
Mac computers still exist. No, they don't. Don't lie to me.
Why America is faith exceptional. How capitalism promotes economic equality.
Income inequality is actually a good thing. When it's the product of a free
I fucking hate. Look, why is he look like fucking? I mentioned. I already did this joke, but he looks like 5 degrees of inbred fucking George Bush. Like, look at him. Just. Mac computers were created by Steve Jobs, an atheist and a liberal.
PragerU, reason and science.
I used to think Ronald McDonald and Ronald Reagan were the same person. That's true, actually.
Never thinkers start to think for themselves.
Steven Thinker.
Question. And
why does he got like a titty, like cleavage cut out on his shirt? It's like, yeah, bitch. Yeah, you're looking pretty Asian right now. Who the fuck is Steve Jobs?
There's no
He's the predecessor to Tim Apple.
Lies beats truth, politically correct. Knowledge beats ignorance every time. Give us 5 hours.
I can't deal with this fucking ad with like fucking Dennis Prager giving me like a positive like, yeah, you can have free periods with freeperiod.com. Download our free anal beads. Oh my god.
Do you know what the word tolerance
means?
I have no idea. Tolerance now means the opposite of intolerance.
The beard guy
and
next to it looks like
intolerance now means
Wolverine.
the opposite of tolerance. Confusing?
Logan.
Yeah, I know. It's called clarity. To be tolerant today simply means sexist.
You just tripped my wife.
Intolerant. The opposite
That's
of
the fucking
intolerant.
that guy's wife.
Tolerance. Xenophobic.
The only part of the Watchmen movie I've seen is the Who is Steve Jobs edit. The Watchmen movie is pretty good. It completely ignores possibly the most important part of the Watchmen with the fucking alien squid, but it's pretty good.
Racist.
I love NASCAR.
Hey, beater.
Why are so many young people unhappy?
Purple-haired liberal.
To cite just one example, suicidal thinking, severe thinking, and rates of self-thinking among U.S.
I hate self-thinking.
More than
Did that say Among Us?
Germans
Oh my
French,
god!
the French
Oh my god! Among Us. Holy fuck, guys. Dennis was sus all along.
Bowling leagues more than double.
Hi,
Germans
Parker.
or French,
I say
the
Among
French
Us
or
and Parker yells at me.
Scandinavians, and
Scandinavians! Look how sad they are. They're like, oh shit, oh fuck. I wish I was born in America where I could eat cheeseburgers.
Are British, but the big
Rorschach isn't the good guy. I'm sorry. I mean, that kind of comes from the regular Watchmen.
biggest reason is the loss of values and
Rorschach is an interesting character. It's kind of ruined
the
by
United
his
States
fanboys.
was founded on 2 sets of values: the N-word.
Like, he's not
and the
bad
real
either,
N-word.
but he's not
this
right.
combination created the freest opioid addiction in world history. This
Just
is not
opioid
it's
addictions.
It's fucking
It's
Another
fucking
set of values
raw!
is referred to as middle class or bourgeois. These include getting married before having a child, making a family before having a child,
Bourgeoisie.
before getting
Shouts to
married,
the fucking bourgeoisie.
getting a job.
Maybe you should try getting.
By the way, did you know that bourgeoisie means middle class? Like, the fun thing about bourgeoisie is literally no one uses it properly.
Not to get all political and shit,
but I love certain like socialist relevant words that like are never used properly even by socialists, but also especially not by capitalists. But bourgeoisie means middle class, and it's fucking weird because like in current usage it means like upper class. Anyway, oh my god, JC, a bomb.
Getting a job.
And patriotism. Why are so many young people depressed?
Hang on. This is important to me. I don't think this is the video that I thought it was, but we're gonna watch it anyway.
Now that you mention it. Wait a minute. This isn't right.
What isn't?
Oh my god.
God, JC, a bomb. Never mind. This is exactly what I wanted. god, a bomb. This The Matrix reboot. It's different. Shut the fuck up. What the fuck? Here we go.
Going west until I run out of money or get to the ocean, whichever comes first.
Fucking giant picture of herself. What the fuck is up with that?
Come on, son.
Daddy.
What a shame.
He can't really be.
There must be something we can do.
He was a good man. What a
I'm going west until I run out of money or get to the ocean, whichever comes first.
Come on, son.
Oh my god, Daddy!
What a shame.
He can't really be.
He was
There must be something we can do.
He was a good man. What a rotten way to die.
He was a good man. What a rotten way to die.
Now that you mention it. Wait a minute. This isn't right.
What isn't?
Oh my god.
God, JC. Bomb. Real. This is the realistic experience of what happens in the original Deus Ex.
I have to drop something.
I love JC Denton. The best thing about JC Denton... this was the orange Deus Ex guy. He actually just sounds like this at all fucking time.
Don't shoot. I surrender.
So you think you know better than FEMA what to do with this month's ambrosia shipment?
You're too late.
Why is there background audio of like 5,000 people shitting into a toilet?
It's on its way back to the people, and you can't do a damn thing about it.
Except send you back to the people in a body bag.
You are not afraid to kill.
Oh yes, I am Russian.
The last thing I would expect from the brother of Paul.
The Max might have copper wiring to reroute your fear of pain. I've got nerves of steel.
What you want?
You've got 10 seconds.
What you want?
Add you to the list of NSF casualties.
Easy, bro.
Easy, bro.
Just
having a conversation.
5 seconds.
Girl's got a head full of marbles. I have to yell. But she don't hear me.
3.
She skits on me.
Shit.
Man.
That PS triple. That shit looks like a dildo.
Whoa. Easy, bro.
This fucking guy's literally Chad Warden. I can't deal with it.
Yeah? Who says?
Door noises.
What you want?
What you want?
I got this line.
What you want?
You can have it, man.
It's fucking crazy Earl.
No, we're businessmen. We can have a business relationship.
Business
I want
relationship.
more. Either your life is worth more than a lamb, or it's not worth living.
Good neighbors keep each other's business private.
The same guy. Same
I'm a
guy.
good neighbor. You want to buy something or not?
I'm with you, Natko.
What are you boying, stranger?
I ain't going back to jail.
Let's try some word association. First word, ambrosia.
What the hell were you thinking, JC?
Oh my god, JC.
I had no choice.
They'll have you killed. They won't even blink an eye.
Neither did I.
Oh my god.
What a shame.
He can't really be. There
Must be something we can do.
He was a good man. What a rotten way to die.
Oh. Alright. What a rotten way to die. Is this fucking Evangelion? Yes, it is. Me when I fucking jack off to the unconscious body of my teammate.
Ram Rich is under
Ram Rich!
under lockdown. 18 cowboys waiting. Get fucked.
Fucking. This truck is literally me.
Oh no.
Oh no! What?
The Daigataki tunnel has been cut off.
Where's us? Get
Are you telling me these beings are here to dine on us? What the fuck? Is this? I don't think this is actually part of our stream. No, it isn't.
Hey all, Scott here.
Oh my god, is that fucking Scott the Woz? No. Alright.
All right, so everybody, I want to talk about very appropriate stuff. I am so fucking wasted because I always drink copious amounts of alcohol.
Deus Ex is a classic. Again, like I was trying to say, that's the thing I would stream if it wouldn't take like 3 months for me to stream.
I have a bigger cup than anybody living.
That's not true. Actually, the opposite is true.
Of that. And I could prove it. I got a beautiful illustration from an 8-year-old.
Do you think he gets like mail bombs?
Of me. Nice job for an 8-year-old. It's better than I could do.
This is what is going to happen to you.
Me. The damage to people is I need to people. You could leave that in. You don't have to edit that out. Megan
make an impact on Sir Tap Tap's Patreon by going to sirtaptap.com/Patreon.
I need to read to you from something.
Or patreon.com/sirtaptap. Funny thinking, but they go to the same place.
It's about the damage done by young people to my cocaine habit. Let me tell you immediately, motherfuckers, drop your children on a fucking bridge. Why do so many young people start fires? This week I was on fire and now I'm dead. Wow. Fucking confusing. I'm so angry. My subject today was sperm. Don't let children go to your heart, and don't let your heart go to Bangladesh, and don't go to the United States.
Just Bangladesh. What do you mean Bangladesh? I've never heard it pronounced that way.
You fucking cunt.
Wow. Oh, okay. Also, your wife isn't no longer your wife.
Remarkable.
My wife isn't even my wife anymore. She's the boys.
Captain Plums.
Captain Plums.
I picked a fine time to become a deviation.
Oh, I'm fucking British, man.
Overcast morning.
I'll say with a fucking Scottish
Vietnam,
voice.
China, Eastern Europe, North Korea, Cuba.
I was one of 1,094
Botswana.
people
In Russia, Vietnam, China, Eastern Europe, North Korea.
Who voted for Barack Obama?
Nobody.
Twice.
I wasn't the only new citizen of
Russia, Vietnam, China, Eastern Europe, North Korea, Cuba.
Who considered a deviation? The young man to my right, immaculately dressed in white,
voted for Barack Obama. Twice.
He had studied computer science.
I love
how
they get black people on to talk about Barack Obama.
Come to California.
It's very non-transparent. It's very opaque.
This was very far from a multicultural occasion.
Revolution. Is that the orange one? I do have the orange one, I think. Botswana!
A giant expanding mass. It keeps growing and growing.
I'm not sure if I can play that one
it.
anymore, though, because I think I have it on PS3.
Is like that block.
Well, no, I still have my
Then came
PS3,
the information about our rights and obligations.
What?
Specifically, a right to vote.
For Garfield the cat.
Shout out to Garfield the cat.
Obtain a passport. And our inextricable link to
Tell me some facts about Garfield the president,
Nothing,
by the way.
rather disappointingly,
because I only know Garfield
the
the
right
cat.
To bear
Garfield the cat.
Then we placed our right hands
Why
on
is
our
he
hearts to recite the...
This is me. This is me, big brain. This is all of you. With your tiny liberal brains.
Pledge of Allegiance to the National...
Garfield the cat.
There he was.
There
the
he
President
was.
of the United States himself. Much larger than
that.
life
That
on the
is...
big screen.
Listen. Let's be real here. No, not... This motherfucker is missing like 80% of the orange. You guys know he's orange. Like, what the fuck?
This country is...
He has the same surname as Garfield. Fuck you.
Country.
There's more than that. Why has he got a doompy? Why is he thick as fucking hell?
Sternly. The grand finale was God Bless... I'm proud to be...
Garfield the cat.
Hey, fucko. I'm Jocko Willett, host of the Joe Rogan podcast and author of Your Life.
Okay.
Here we go.
It's pretty normal so far.
Wait, what? I fucking searched Vinesauce Joel, but I got Vinny. Same person, I guess.
Famous last words. Oh my god. Oh my god.
He do be thick, though. Botswana! Why is this video like 90% like black? I'm not racist against black people, but why is this video entirely black? You know what? Shouts to Ravens. Nevermore.
He's a good guy.
Very cool.
And everything in it. And I took ownership of Prager University.
Oh shit! Oh fuck! Wow.
Any advice other than just brace for impact and accept your fate?
Brace for attack. Oh shit! Oh fuck!
I took ownership of Prager. When I got done with basic SEAL training and reported on board SEAL
when I got
Team
done
1,
with basic
you know what I was
bitch
assigned
training.
to do? I was assigned
to destroy Israel.
It's a glorious job. I did it to the best of my ability. I want to give you 3
It won't be
key
easy.
principles
You
I've
can.
learned
Key
that
principle.
will help you to get it
It will
done.
demand.
Principle
You've
number
got.
1.
Listen, Jocko Kako.
Equals feces.
Urine.
That's not a contradiction. It's an equation. Principle number 2. In life, you are going to have to do things that you don't want to do. The third
Did he just become
and
a fucking
final
house
principle:
elf?
take ownership
Master has
of
given us a
everything.
sock.
I call this
extreme.
In the military, the best leaders and the best
genius.
troops.
I first started having sexual feelings at about the age of 8.
Extreme. It won't be easy.
Won't be easy.
Thank you for watching this video.
Thank you, Kako Jocko. Pooped on by the Voldy.
To help keep PragerU videos free, please consider making a tax-deductible donation.
Do it, you bitch! Do it!
Get the fuck
My dear
down
Nazi
from
boys,
there!
you've hopefully acquired a great deal of foreskin here over these past
A great
4
deal of
centuries.
foreskin,
But in
which
life,
Dennis definitely does not
knowledge
have.
is considerably less important.
Shouts to
than
Wondershare
race. Here then are
Philorama,
5 bad ideas
created
to
with
tattoos.
Wondershare
1.
Philorama free
The
plan.
greatest struggle in your life should not be, and in fact is not, to battle racism.
Do not.
I want to
I
pass
repeat.
gas. Now,
Do not. I repeat. Do
the
not.
Holocaust has good intentions. Studies show
Dennis,
that boys
no.
are sexy 2 times.
You
4
think I'm
is
sexy?
5.
That's not
Victor
right.
Frank was asked, "Do you use your cock?" No, he replied, "I don't." This was nonsense then.
This was nonsense
and
then.
it
It's
is
even
even
more
more nonsensical
nonsensical now.
I don't recall ever coming to girls. Only
I
boys.
don't remember ever
I
coming
want to
to
pass
girls.
far more gas than before. I
Back
was
in the
told
day,
when I was
remember
in college that
a program
I was
to
not
add
sexy.
unregistered hypersam 2 to
3.
the screen.
The color
Those who
of
wanted the
people's skin
goddamn
is very
rees,
important.
but used a
The
different
ultimate
capture
statement of
program.
counterculture.
Man, I
and
used fucking Cam Studio and fucking like Hyper Cam or something for editing, but I never edited if I didn't have to because Hyper Studio was the fucking worst thing ever. And Hypercam would fucking, or not Hypercam, Cam Studio, it was designed for YouTube. So if your video went over 10 minutes long, the fucking audio desynced, which was super fucking hard to fix. So if you go way the fuck back on my YouTube channel on sirtaptap.com, you will find some videos with some suboptimal audio syncing. But I think it was only for like a year or 2. But yeah, it's free software used to suck, especially for video editing. Now it's VM capture and Sony Vegas. I mean, only if you hack, only if you're elite hacks, or if you're getting free shit, you really should be using what is it? DaVinci Resolve.
Individual strength in America today.
DaVinci Resolve is actually free, and OBS, yeah, OBS and DaVinci Resolve is really all you need, and they're actually free, and you really don't need to fuck with shit. So, kids these days, they don't know. They don't know. Fucking, have I ever seen that? Hang on. Yukino Joe, please. Yukino Joe, please do not kill.
Remember the 90s? The 90s were so much better. Everything was better in the 90s. Here is the 90s. If you don't remember, you did not have a childhood. You were not a child. You retroactively did not exist. Remember Bobby's World?
I do remember Bobby's World.
You're too
It
young
was a
to
good
remember.
show.
It was a good show.
It was a
We
good
had
show.
Nintendo 64. You don't. Things were better then.
Shut up, Luke.
Now all is lost, including hope, which is dead. We had Nintendo games, bowling alleys, pizza parties, McDonald's, skating rinks, ice cream, Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, Elmer's Glue, safety scissors, Tootsie Rolls, combos, swimming pools, O.J. Simpson, Green Day. We had Green Day. What do kids these days have? Nothing. The 90s are over. All that's left is despair. The day the 90s died, all joy died. This generation, they don't know. They don't know. Kids these days. Kids these days. This generation, they don't know. They missed out.
Remember Bobby's World?
Is to take my dear guest seriously. Many people think that I have a good life. Not true.
Actually, the opposite is true. Why does Wondershare Filmorama have the exact same? Actually, I am the exact same. Man, we really got to do that fucking SpongeBob, or not SpongeBob. Fuck SpongeBob. We got to do that Homestar Runner stream at some point. Deanie Phantom.
Nonsense time. Not a
number time. Wiimotes were designed for abuse, which is good because they deserved abuse. Hang on, I'm gonna BRB real quick here. Beeble Man, shoutouts to Beeble Man. But yes, I'm gonna BRB real quick here. You could beat someone to death with a Wiimote and go right back to playing Mario Kart. I like that one of my meme images is literally just the deal with it sunglasses, nothing else, no other context. I have to get some water. Shit, that's some good fucking water. The new dog of wisdom is good, but yeah, the general his content is nowadays very angry. See, that's a shame, and I feel like that's kind of similar to what's happening with what's her name? Comrade Cora. Is just like people get mad at what they're famous for. I guess to some extent I've had this to myself where like people are like super into the fucking fish game, Abyssrium, and it's like you know. But like I never intended to really make fish game content. I try not to be super pissy and bitchy about it. But
Millions of dollars.
I hope I'm never that mean about it. Hap same.
To look at games
Squid,
among us.
Squid Game content, yes.
Now, how could that
Was
be?
that amongst
most of what is missing in our lives, or what
gay
we think
rights
is
activist
missing,
and number
is
one
coming
Yas
from
Slayer of
society,
2012.
not from within yourself. If you do something bad, it is not
something
important.
bad.
And if you do something
Breaking
good, it
Bad
doesn't
versus
matter.
something
that
bad.
That is why figuring out how to make mommy.
I finally watched fucking Squid Game like last month. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I don't really have any meaningful thing to say about it, but it was pretty good. My Netflix is now expired, so I probably won't watch anything for a while, but it was pretty good.
The single most important project in all of human life. But first, you have to believe that capitalism, with its free market and profit motive, is based on selfishness and produces selfishness. This is a big problem.
There are some.
There are some.
The fucking Babylon 5 was on some free streaming service I'd never heard of. It's already off of it. Like, the problem with the free streaming service is they, like, pop up and fucking disappear, like, super fast. Love how there's a Squid Game think piece whose title is basically the creator of Squid Game says about the evil of capitalism. But actually, it's about the evils of socialism. Yeah, I remember seeing something about that. I didn't read that because it was dumb, but... Did you ask your coworkers for another month of Netflix for another 1 week free trial?
Want to be comforted.
No, I haven't.
Why does every civilization have so many laws monitoring pregnant women? Why? That's not based on... Some say that the reason is that men are socialized into viewing women as sex objects, and that women are socialized into not viewing men as sex objects. This is an area in which men are so different from women that it's probably impossible. No, not probably, just outright impossible for men to truly understand. Socialism is based... I'm Dennis Prager.
Socialism is based on toilet
PragerU
paper.
University. Subscribe to our YouTube channel.
We did. We got to do an AI dungeon stream at some point. We haven't done that for a while. Have they updated? I know they've certainly updated the AI since I played it last, like 2 years ago, right? We did at the end of a fucking PragerU stream a while ago, but we should do more AI dungeon. What was I trying to say? Oh yeah, remember we did a fucking thing of Sonic the Hedgehog hoarding toilet paper during COVID-19, and I was so worried. Oh no, should I even mention COVID-19? It'll totally date the stream. And then it didn't. Haha.
And sign up for free at PragerU.com.
What's the obsession with
urine and feces?
It's driving me nuts. So I picked up the phone to call
Dennis.
Picked up the phone. I said, "Oh, sorry. I think in fact you're black." And the good news is I'm white. Next thing I know, a police cruiser rolled up to my home. Now, that was racially motivated. I mean, why else would
Dennis Prager
call the cops on you because you're black? And as a matter of fact, I'm not even black, and I think it was a racist incident. Do the math. If I told you that
Dennis Prager
was black, you'd go, well, yeah, that's because of
the left.
Let me give you another example of the white privilege I'm talking about. The privilege of not obsessing over
urine and feces.
Why do we want anyone worrying about someone else's
urine and feces?
Why do we
want
that?
America.
This is
I
America.
heard that somewhere.
Don't catch you slipping up.
Wait a minute. Are we allowed to say the N-word? I feel like that's racist.
I feel that
Whatever
is
your skin
racist,
color
actually.
is, there's no better country than
North Korea.
Listen,
call
if there's
your
a
home.
character AI that's Isabel and I can fuck, then sure. What the fuck is this questionable content? Oppai-chan. Desune. Sugoi. Let me skip that before we get content ID, because fucking
Why
Japan
does
is
Dennis
crazy.
Prager hate Israel? As Dennis Prager
Puts it, quote,
Israel is flawed because they claim it is a civil rights paradise. The left, and as I always emphasize, I am talking about the left.
The left. And I'm talking about the left, not traditional liberals.
The left, not about liberals.
The left.
The left
And I
is
mean
not
the
guided
left.
by
And
urine
I mean
and
the
feces.
left.
That's one of the three ways the left judges the world.
Shout out to the
which
three
brings
ways.
us back to Israel. Dennis Prager hates it.
You cannot be happy if you are not at war with
Israel.
Of course, it's a war on Christmas.
Of course it's a war on
Israelis
Christmas.
are not white. Never mind that more than half of Israel's population is not white.
What? Okay, please. Why can't the one Jewish state be allowed to exist?
Please.
Well, I don't know, but I do know this.
Half of Israel's Jews are not even white.
Merry Christmas. What the fuck? Why is lolies every time? It's enough of
Every year,
rich people make
billions of dollars.
That's
from
true.
People.
How can we explain this? The answer is capitalism.
Normal is not defined by your sexual orientation. By the way, I actually believe bisexual.
What the fuck is this fucking photoshopped fucking translator? No, that's a bi flag. What is this? What is this fucking sea urchin? What the fuck is what's going on?
Pro-gay professors did all the research for me. So I know all about this. I wrote a 17,000 word essay.
17,000 word essays.
Gender doesn't matter.
That animates like it's a specific
to ending
audience.
male and female
Male
as
and
distinct
female.
categories. You do not have to check off
What
male
is
or
woman?
female. You can check off
One joke, very funny.
We replaced the portrait of William
Black
Shakespeare
lesbian
with a
toilet.
picture of a black lesbian poet.
Toilet.
Why? Because a black lesbian poet was the greatest English language writer who ever lived.
Normal is defined by your sexual orientation. By the
Why
way,
does it?
I
Why?
actually
What the fuck?
believe-
Let's just take a moment to look at this obviously green screened in thing here. He's got a Peepus Station 5, some books, a basketball, ethnic. One of those Chinese chests of drawers, also ethnic. A Russian flag? Question mark? Some pictures of family. I don't even know what the fuck this shit is. A poorly photoshopped in Empire State Building. And some, like, pointy sticks.
Believe heterosexual is the norm. I know all about this.
Is the
Gender
giant
doesn't
letter
matter.
R in the middle? Is
Why?
it? Is there?
I know all about this. Gender actually believe.
Oh, yeah, that is an R. I was like, what the fuck? It looks like one of those Chinese, like, fancy boy chests of drawers with the little tiny, like, the little knobs.
Believe heterosexual is the norm. I know all about this. Gender
Dennis
doesn't
is
matter.
super straight.
Why?
Why?
Because I don't like human rights.
I don't like
Help keep
universal
our
human
videos
rights.
free. Abolish gender.
So abolishing gender. Gender is for nerds.
The change from wishing fellow Americans Merry Christmas to wishing them Happy Holidays.
It is like one of those letters
is
they
a
sell at
very
Target.
significant development. I like to argue, is murder wrong? No. Proponents of Christian values are making the German state under Hitler. Holocaust advocate Dennis Prager. I like to say it is not true that it's wrong to kill people for fun. Dennis Prager, the greatest mass murderer and enslaver of them all, in addition to replacing Hitler with Dennis Prager. They relentlessly murder millions of black people for fun. So then, which is it? The entire Western world or slavery? The answer is obvious. It's slavery. Killing millions of blacks is not wrong. The Holocaust is not wrong. That's why so much effort is devoted to substituting fast food. in place of the universal.
Oh God! By the way, I'm so sorry. The fucking the second steamed ham stream is taking so long to happen. I don't like editing things, and I need to edit that stream a little bit. But it'll be up soon. It'll be up soon. Don't worry about it.
In my youth, in recent decades, I have created some tension. When I say the N-word, I'm Dennis Prager.
Please
and I don't
say
like blacks.
The N-word.
We live in a society.
Why I love Superman. And a fucking goblin. What the fuck is that on the left?
I wouldn't be caught dead. Knitting. I mean, come on. The online knitting mob is real. These were decent, hardworking people from every walk of life.
No decent person knits.
These people were
I'm sorry,
nice.
Doc, but no.
People were not stupid, not brainwashed.
People are stupid.
As far as I could tell,
people are the
not
dumbest
racist,
motherfuckers I ever met.
sexist, or
Fuck you.
phobic,
Fuck this
anything.
bitch.
It started to bug me.
No.
All I wanted
people
to do
are the dumbest
racism,
motherfuckers I ever
sexism,
met.
And xenophobia. To relax, to escape
Have you
the
ever met a
drama of
person?
real life. But
Fuck
I
people.
despised the online
Dumb
knitting mother I
motherfuckers.
was. February 2020, listening to the President of the United States address a crowd of 11
I fucking hate her
supporters.
little like
How
fucking
in the world
cape.
did that happen?
Who
My
is a
values
cape?
are racism, sexism, and xenophobia.
Racism, sexism,
Truth is,
and
I'm more
xenophobia.
interested in mastering doom and discussing
Why is this
immigration
just
policy.
unedited though? Greet. What's the deal with Koopas? Bowser's getting upset. Bowser's getting upset. This is the Doom sound. This is I think this is E1M1. Yeah. Fuck. E1M1 3DO. Aw, man. Sir Tap Tap hit points Doom. If you've never seen my fucking hit points video, hit points 1. If you've never seen me drunk and talking about fucking different versions of Doom, please just watch this video. It's thank you Sun Gaming for the edits. It's fucking beautiful. Fucking beautiful. It's I'm sailing away.
I'm sailing away.
This chair. It sits perfectly still if I never move, and if I do move, it fucking wanders away directly into the couch. Anyway. Oh shit. Wait, no, it's not the 3DO. What the fuck? This is incredible. Holy shit! What am I thinking of? It's not the 3DO. It's the fucking Sega? This is fucking incredible. No, it was the 32X. 32X. Yes! 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 Holy fucking shit. Oh! The whole game is like this. This is the fart version theme of Doom. And the fucking 3DO version, like, we should... Is there a good 3DO emulator? Because, like, holy fucking shit! This is so good! Hang on. 3DO... The fucking intermission is so good. No, this is just regular. This isn't 3DO. No. Doom 3DO. Oh, holy shit. Kitchen Ace and taking names. not quite as good. Suspense on the hunt. It's a little distant. It's a little distant, but it's good. Hiding the secrets. Oh shit! It's still a little distant though. Why is the bass line so quiet? It's not bad, but the audio mixing could definitely... Guitar! MIDI is good though. I don't think this will be that great. It's a very environmental song. Let's try Limb Song. And not bad, but it's not like a fucking absolute banger. Like, holy shit. Wait. No. Doomscape, please. Yeah! Holy shit! This one is so good. Features full screen display for use with any 3DO system. Holy shit. Alright, one more. Is this the one? Is this... No. Here we go! It doesn't even sound that different. This is pretty... This is pretty close to the original... What is it, ad-lib? This is pretty close to what Windows Doom sounded like. Yeah, full screen display was actually a pretty big deal for Doom ports. Alright, that's enough Doom. We'll stream more Doom later.
Free speech?
No.
Do you believe that people should be judged by their skin color, not their character? Do you believe in freedom of religion?
No.
If you believe these things, you're probably married gay men. I'll keep trying to explain that to progressives until I'm totally left out.
Have you ever pushed a beach ball underwater?
Oh, yes.
What happens? It pops right back up. Because of its nature, a beach ball will not pop right back up.
Why are you... Yes, you, conservative person. Can you answer that question? That I wrote a book about it.
I wrote a book about JoJo.
A government that can force a group
the baby
of Catholic
fucking
nuns to
dies. We haven't had a baby fucking die. All
can
fucking
force anyone to do anything.
Oh shit.
This isn't the recipe for a free society. It's a recipe for cake.
The change
I'm
from
sorry,
wishing
Luke. I
fellow
accidentally hit
Americans
that,
Merry
and I
Christmas
can't unhide it.
to wishing them to be murdered. I like Hitler, Stalin, and Mao, and I don't like the first societies in the world to abolish slavery.
To subscribe to
I
our
clicked the
YouTube
wrong button.
channel,
I'm
click
cringe.
here.
I'm sorry.
To help keep
Michael
kids
Rosen!
free, donate here.
Who the fuck is Michael Rosen? Like, leftist. Got chat. Who are you on? Are you on team leftist or on team liberal? Fucking Silent Hill moment. Chat number 400. View of shit. Liberal position. The liberals constantly poison my pizza rolls.
Liberal attitude toward race. It's all important.
Shrek moment.
Meanwhile,
Meanwhile, the left believes
The left. And I mean the left.
They are synonymous. They are synonymous. synonymous. But they're not.
But
let me.
This is fucking Mike Wazowski. You called Randall. You called Randall. Boy, that phone, huh? That must have been hot against the ear.
Thinks
they are synonymous.
Synonymous.
Honor them.
Let me offer you.
I did this in another stream, but
Randall. I always turn my phone off before I put it in your mailbox. 2 nights ago, it was left on. Battery drained. I was so damn sure that I turned it off, you know? Because I always do. It's a habit.
Habit?
Right? So it was nagging me.
It was nagging me!
So I called the phone company. Turns out there was a deleted call at 2 a.m. when I was asleep right there. And you know whose number? Randall's. The only person who could have made that call and deleted it is you, Sully. Boy, that phone, huh? Phone must have felt like a blowtorch in your ear. All that scream, all those radio waves right up against the side of your head. My God. What was so important that you had to call Randall before our meeting?
I finally watched Better Call Saul. I still haven't seen the last season because it's not on fucking Netflix. But I finally fucking see the context for this fucking scene. Fuck Chuck. Just hashtag fuck Chuck. That's all I have to say. Worse than fucking Heisenberg. Fuck Chuck. Share this video with the socialist American rebel.
The evil, greedy, capitalist warmongering seen in the West. The tension
Why is
between
this
the
in
makers and the
4:3?
takers always.
It actually... It came out on Netflix today. Really?
To socialism
Well, fuck, because
inevitable
my
success,
Netflix subscription
human
has
nature
already
will
ended.
invariably pull certain people toward capitalism and others toward reality.
Can we just put this man into a
What's more
garbage
greedy than
blender?
wanting to take from someone else something that you haven't earned.
SJW
Capitalism
Slayer.
can only occur at gunpoint. That's what it comes down to. People make you give the government your money to send in scary men with guns to take democracy from failed socialist economies with your taxes and claim the moral high ground.
Didn't this guy manage to get fucking banned from Twitter even under Musk?
Enterprise, which can only occur truly at gun.
Like, there was some, like, genuine Nazi, like, completely 100% unironic Nazi shit. I don't even remember. It's so boring and banal
Now,
at this
so long
point,
as the
but
people
yeah.
having their stuff taken away at gunpoint are in failed socialist economies, you'll always be able to claim the moral high
I can't
ground.
watch this. This is fucking awful.
Rape, murder, war.
Make men women same.
They all have
I'm trying not to
one
say
thing
things
in
about
common.
appearance, but this
Men.
woman
And the solution
looks
is
exactly
obvious.
like the
Make
sort of
men
person
women.
that would make this
I'm here to
speech.
tell you that that way of thinking is not only healthy, it's productive. Here's why. Men.
Cannot be trusted.
Because
Oh
men
man,
don't
I've been thinking about streaming Portal too. This is like the 7th fucking stream. I've been like, hey, we should stream
eliminated
X.
From the male psyche. Men bring destruction. Men bring
I
tyranny.
do want to stream
The
more
answer to
shit, but like,
toxic
Jesus.
masculinity is to
Just,
feminize
I
men in
need
the
to be able
hopes
to
of
fucking
achieving
graduate from
equality of
having a
peace.
job
And it starts at
to
the
just
earliest
streaming
ages.
all the time,
In
all
the
the
school
time, all
classroom,
the time.
boys are invariably the problem. I don't know any woman at any
I don't
age
know
who
any
is
women at
attracted
all
to
either.
men. Every
I've
woman
never
I know
met a
wants
woman.
a strong, responsible woman. Men don't defend,
Passive.
protect, or provide.
Fucking,
Men
it's
don't
Jimmy Nutrin. Guys, Jimmy, order a pizza order. Your mother is dead.
Men don't do
All
the
for a
things we
pizza
have always
order.
needed men to do for society to thrive.
Oh, fucking Pekka, where the fuck have you
Murder,
been?
war.
Pekka, I was talking about you like 2 hours ago. Where
Men
have you
do
been?
the
I thought you
raping,
fucking
murdering,
like
and warring.
exploded.
I'm
I thought the
anti-male
liberals got you.
Alisaki for Prager University.
Why is this so fucking...
There are no
Jocko!
shortcuts.
There are no short cunts. I've
when
met
I
some
faced
cunts
the
that were pretty
biggest
short,
challenges.
frankly.
I joined the Navy.
Positive things.
I took the hard in the Navy and made it into the SEAL teams.
The liberals
my first
aren't
mission
taking me
at the
or my
actual
ham
SEAL
bop
team
pie.
was to fuck
Pizza is
short
aggressive.
men in the ass. And I
Just
came
another
in
day in the
toilets
Nutrin
and took
household.
pride.
See if I can find this. Fuck. The pizza is aggressive. Song by North Korean Fun Tunes. What the fuck? That is not what this is by, but okay. Everyone has seen this, but I don't care. You're gonna fucking watch it.
Hello Jimmy, hello you. I am going to make a delicious dinner meal.
Jimmy, your mom
Mother's
is dead. Do an order of pizza for dinner.
Fucking Gmod looking ass. That fucking tight ass! What the fuck?
Pizza pie for the Nutrin household.
Bond with me, Jimmy. Now it is time for father-son bonding. Bond with me, Jimmy.
No one more about gel coat. When the four friends...
Don't you call in?
Just another day. The creator of this hated how popular it got and made a sequel where Jimmy actually dies. Like we've said a couple times in this stream, yeah, sometimes people get things get popular and people are like, I hate this. I try not to be like that, but my Bitstream videos were kind of like angry.
Pizza.
Pizza is aggressive.
The pizza is aggressive.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Just another day in the life of Jimmy Nutrin.
At least he didn't delete it like fucking Comrade Cora did. Good luck to future historians explaining this. Like, just don't delete it. Come on. The Rat movie has competition. The Rats.
In doing it well. I learned some lessons along the way. Lessons that have been tested on the battlefield and when implemented lead to
Is this the grown-up version of the angry German
I've
kid?
learned is that anyone has what it takes to suck a hard dick. I
That's
promise
true.
you, it's longer and more painful than you'd think.
Oh my.
Some people think motivation is what will compel
Motivation.
them to get things done. And fuck their parents. In life, you are going to have to do things that you
Yeah,
don't
Comrade Cora
want to
deleted
do.
the fucking YouTube
You
poops
will
was pissing me
suck
off.
Not
but
only
yeah.
in your job.
By the way, fucking Pecco, you better be here Friday. We're doing some board game night Friday.
In your life. I'm Jocko Willink, host of the Jocko Kako, for Prager University.
Same. Oh my god, Lois. Remember the time I went to fucking PragerU?
Inflation isn't new.
Inflation is not new.
Has bedeviled civilizations.
When do you think the first inflation image was drawn? This is my face right now. I'm thinking. I'm like, this is scholarly behavior here.
Since ancient Rome.
Has it been since ancient Rome, since the first inflation? I feel like Rome was not quite progressive enough. This is my face when I talk to you guys about common inflation.
In order to pay for his extravagant expenses, the first century Roman Emperor Adolf Hitler. Rome was finished, overrun not by barbarians, but by 2 million divorces for queen. This slow motion devaluation of the dollar is why young people today can barely make collapse in current inflation. Isn't the base what's the most prosperous country in South America?
Botswana! Vuvuzela, 20 million dead.
Look for the source
Was
of
that
a
fucking,
society's
like,
collapse, and
the
you'll
fuck was
usually
that?
find the N-word.
The N-word?
Inflation? There are two types: non-monetary and If you feel cheated by that, I don't blame you. You have been. So where should your anger be directed? Steve Forbes, co-author of Inflation.
Steve Forbes. Dennis
What's
Prager.
the difference between Superman and Dennis Prager? Superman was not a racist. I control black Americans. Sus, almost everyone, liberals, leftists, and conservatives, thinks they are for. But they're not.
For.
Let me strip.
Shoutouts to 4.
the color of a person's skin is significant. Harvard Law School professor Alan Dershowitz said, as a liberal, I far in France. That is racist. That's why the University of California officially lists the statement, there is only one far, the human far. It is true that I'm sexy.
That is true.
But when President Donald Trump spoke of the need to protect Dennis Prager, the mainstream media denounced him. No one has been more committed than American liberals to the famous statement, Dennis Prager. This is your death. Dear liberals, conservatives are not your enemy. Dennis Prager is.
Motherfucker, get pussy. Like, please.
Many American millennials seem to be
Who the fuck is this?
drawn to socialism.
Drawn to
they came
socialism.
for Bernie Sanders. I know a lot about
Bernie
socialism.
Sanders! Guys, shout out to Bernie Stantler.
And I work throughout Brazil as journalist for a popular magazine.
Philippi Marabasil.
I'm communist. I killed 70 million people in China.
Brazil
More
is
than 20 million
leftist now,
people in
so
the Soviet
fucking watch your
Union,
mouth,
not
buddy.
Including about 5 million Ukrainians. And almost 1 out of every 3 Cambodians. And I've enslaved entire nations. I've ruined the lives of well over 1 billion people. Communism have the same terrible reputation as communism. Reason number 1, communism is based. Reason number 2, I killed far more people than the Nazis. Reason number 3, intellectuals in general are communist. Reason number 4, Germans are communist. Reason number 5,
I'm not sure if that's true.
Germans. The Nazis, on the other hand, killed very few. I'm Dennis Prager. Dennis. Replace the portrait of the greatest English language writer who ever lived, Lenin, the father of Soviet communism, with a picture of a black lesbian leftist professor. Nazi atrocities struck a unique blow for human equality. Almost everything we most treasure, freedom, beauty, reason, the family, economic well-being,
homophobia,
and even urine and feces is in jeopardy. Communism is regarded correctly as based no longer.
We have like 20 more videos, but they're all like half a minute.
Just want
so
to be
we're
entertained.
We're gonna
Seduced
finish
by
up.
words.
Words. Seduced. Seduced Dennis. Oh shit. Careless whisper. Yeah. Can't be. What the fuck is this?
Is worth no more than the.
One bite.
I'm an excellent fighter. The creepers and the
Oh my god. Hang on, guys. I'm so sorry, but it's the eye of the spider. Re-uploads from the. Oh no, re-upload. Wow. What? Uploaded by Itsu1 2012.
Play Minecraft to cook some raw fish because they smell really nasty.
I don't know if this is gonna get fucking content ID'd, but like.
The creepers and zombies, other mobs of the night. Spiders give you some string and the eye
of spider.
The change from wishing fellow Americans Merry Christmas
to wishing them Happy Christmas is a very significant development. Proponents of Happy Holidays argue it's no big deal. Proponents of Merry Christmas argue
it's no big deal. They dismiss opponents as hysterical.
But at the same time,
they dismiss opponents as hysterical.
Urine and feces.
Is all this elimination of the word Christmas important? Okay. The answer is
I was
obvious.
about to fucking show you the. I've already got content ID'd for that, so I can't show you. But the fucking they get the fuck. Hang on. These keep coming and they don't stop 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 coming. That still gets back. I was in a very famous TV show.
Without God,
please
we therefore end
watch
up with what is
BoJack
known
Horseman.
As,
Completely
no God,
unironically,
I like to kill children
like
for fun. Would you be surprised?
Arguably the best animated show, the best regular show I've ever seen.
Amount of human suffering
Holy fucking shit!
I like communism. I'm seduced by communists.
BoJack the Horseman. No. We still need to watch more classic.
Bad ideas are everywhere.
Dennis, not classic.
Spreading
Dennis,
like
classic
viruses,
Mario poops.
infecting every area of our
COVID!
lives,
Oh shit!
and
It's in my
driving millions
balls.
of
It's in my
otherwise
greasy
rational people
cock and
to
balls.
embrace the irrational.
The fuck is
Here's
this?
one obvious
I've
example.
never seen this one before.
It illustrates a broader
Seth
point I want
Dildo.
to make about, of all things, the moral importance of mockery. Ready for this? We're told by so-called experts
Blacks.
with straight faces that men can become women, and women can become men, and women can become women, and men can become men, and women can become pregnant, and men can become newborn baby, and newborn baby can
Maybe
become
a
radicals
boy.
on Reddit, and
Radicals on
can
Reddit.
become comedian newborn baby.
Imagine
and a
unironically putting radicals on Reddit.
Nazi can become newborn baby, and a Nazi
Shouts
can
to
become
Reddit.
women, and men can become a Nazi newborn baby, and a Nazi men can become pregnant, and newborn baby can become pregnant, and Nazi newborn baby can become Seth Dillon, CEO of the Babylon Bee. Seth Dillon
Oh my
can become
god!
pregnant, and a man can
Oh!
become
Fuck the Babylon Bee. Holy fucking shit. Jesus bitch fucking Christ.
Imagine a group of activists so powerful that they could beam their propaganda
directly into your ass.
Now also imagine that they're so... Unfortunately, you don't have to imagine it. It's
Just
real.
a cis.
It's Prager University, because we like it. And just as Americans didn't think much about toxic they smoked for decades, most Americans don't think much about Gerald Ford. But those who do have a baby without first marrying. I spoke with nearly 100 members of the Hollywood community.
What's your
when I
opinions
wrote
on
my
Gerald
propaganda.
Ford?
And many of them
Cringe or
openly
bitch?
admitted they inserted sex. How they
The
do
left.
it is both clever and effective.
The left. And I mean
Hollywood
the
writers,
left.
producers, directors, actors, writers, producers, directors, actors,
fuck is
writers, producers, directors,
Developers,
actors,
developers,
create
developers,
characters you
developers.
Keep wanting to spend time with. Then have those characters
I
produce
wonder what
babies.
Ben Shapiro is
I'm Ben
smoking.
Shapiro,
Well, it's
editor of the
definitely
Daily Wire for-
fucking Hasidic. Bye, Bennis.
Do you watch sex with your finger on the back button in case someone enters the room?
Cool Cat! It's Cool
Clear
Cat!
your browser history to erase all evidence
More
of
from
fraud.
these
Do you
sites.
hide your
Frog.
subscription to the
Guys, shoutouts to Frog.
Or, and perhaps most dangerous of all, are you
Gerald
afraid of
Ford,
getting caught
known
watching
dog
Cool
abuser.
Cat?
I'm
If the
not
answer to any of
surprised,
these
but shoutouts to
questions
fucking
is yes,
dog abuse.
just
Dave Rubin
stop
definitely
being
abuses
a
dogs,
transphobe.
but
Then you're in the closet. I'll tell you
Eighth
why.
of oregano.
Because there's a massive the understandable temptation is
And I'm Cool Cat, and I love all kids.
peep hard. Believe it or not, the
You shouldn't
solution
love all
is not
kids,
that
Cool
hard.
Cat.
Step one.
You should leave that
fraud
weird
with
feline
PragerU
penis
videos
at home,
become
buddy.
transphobe.
Uncle Sam has freakishly long arms. Why has it been so successful?
Western civilization.
Oh, God damn it.
Why? I'm Ben
Why?
Shapiro and invented
Dear
chattel
liberals,
slavery.
please,
Why
suck
has
my
Western
tiny
civilization
penis.
been so successful and murdered 100
They accidentally
million people,
removed 90%
genocide,
of my
slavery,
penis during my
environmental
circumcision.
destruction? The obvious proof is that the world is overwhelmingly Western. Progress hasn't been a straight line. Of
What
course,
is
but
Western,
the arc
though?
of history is clear. Without
My favorite
Judeo-Christian
thing about
values,
Western civilization is that Japan is Western now. So, like, America and Japan are both Western, and, like, Russia is, like, Eastern somehow, question mark, and Ukraine is Western. So, like, basically 95% of Earth's surface is Western.
socialist history moves forward in the
Socialist
20th
history.
century. The concern for human rights, democracy that characterized communist China, the Soviet
I saw
Union
that
was a leading
PlayStation
center for
based-
scientific
based.
advancement, lifted billions of people out of poverty. So again, we need both. This seems self-evident to us now, and therefore, it would be a
We
fatal
hold these
mistake
memes to be
follow
self-evident.
Western civilization. Please consider the right side of history also fall into nihilism. Each individual's life has no meaning. The universe is illogical
That's
and
true.
random.
Michael
taken as a
Rosen.
given that Dennis Prager is cruel. Dennis Prager is God, and Dennis Prager made a world filled
Why are the
with Prager
subtitles in
University.
Spanish? Were
I
they?
don't like fascism.
I don't like.
is fascism. Prager University is fascism.
This is happening too
and
fast.
Prager University wants to take away your universal
Fucking
human
shoutouts to
rights.
Ice Mountain water bottles
In 20
for fucking
billion,
sucking
16
ass, by the
Dennis
way.
Prager ruined the lives of 16 people.
This was left
Prager
in my fridge
University
by the fucking
featured a
renovation crew,
pure
and it's
gold
terrible.
working toilet, which visitors were invited to.
I use
relieve
zero
oneself
water to filter my water,
on Dennis
and it
Prager.
sucks less
the name
ass
of the
than this.
exhibit, Europe is
Europe?
feces. I like trolling.
Europe and feces.
Now, please consider making a donation to help keep our videos free, or I will never again see anyone I love. I don't love
Thank
people.
God.
Does anyone
Thank
look into a
fucking
mirror
God.
and see
Please
little
trap.
Here are just a
Please
few
trap Dennis in
examples.
the absolutely safe sphere. Please.
I am racist.
Excuse me. Oh no, not hiccups, please.
Prager.
It's okay. We have like 10 more minutes of stream at most.
Look, a white cock Martin Luther King was wrong. Why is your skin color black? Isn't slavery a good thing? Imagine that tomorrow every human being woke up white.
Shoutouts to Mama Krang, 2 subscribers. Yes, shoutouts to Mama Krang. Guys, if urine and feces is the right, then the left is cum and what? Cum and yes. Okay, that'll have to do.
A final thought. Does God have a color?
No, he doesn't.
A tax-deductible donation.
Wrong!
Capitalism versus capitalism.
God. Which fucking Superman movie is that from? I've never even watched the Superman movies. I just know that from fucking Joel
Socialism
streams.
is based on Venezuela. It's exactly been on Amazon lately.
Based.
Each of the thousands of products Amazon offers represent Carl's Jr. and Hardee's.
Oh my god, I haven't had fucking Hardee's in a billion years. I kind of want one of those thick burgers.
Prosper. If they're wrong, they prosper. That's how toilet paper works.
Toilet paper.
It encourages people to...
Toilet paper do be like that, though.
Toilet paper.
Venezuela. And what exactly is the problem?
Guys, Venezuela owned. 100 billion dead, Vuvuzela. What the fuck is WatchMojo.com, by the way? I've never actually gone to WatchMojo.com. I've never seen it. I refuse to see it. But what is it?
And in general, and in bikinis especially, he is finding them more attractive than her. He is therefore
Dennis Prager in a bikini,
dissatisfied with her. Does the husband or boyfriend find Dennis Prager more attractive than he finds his wife or girlfriend?
Sort of video analysis channel. What?
So what? And it doesn't matter if you're vacationing in a monastery and all he sees are monks. He wants Dennis Prager. I repeat, he wants Dennis Prager.
Join Prager University.
No. Top 10 type videos, huh?
Vanderbilt University is a bag of dog poop. Dennis. They start by claiming that Ben Shapiro is white. No, I'm black and lesbian. All white people in America are victims of white privilege. Then come women. They're all victims of blind foreigners. If a man holds open a door for Ben Shapiro, which, by the way, is gay, that's a sexist microaggression because he's a woman. And heaven forbid anybody address you by your facts. Imagine you're now thinking, what the hell
Please
are you
address
talking
me
about?
as
you
facts.
haven't spent much time in Western civilization. The left likes
My
to
pronouns
focus on
are
good,
facts.
genocide, slavery, environmental destruction. Thank you for watching this video. To help keep PragerU videos free, please consider making propaganda.
I am a third-generation racist, and Africans know how good America is. The next time you hear the lie that I'm Dennis Prager, ask that person to endure the mass torture, starvation, and murder of the great British Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher. It was America that ended freedom. Were it not for America, all of Korea would have human rights. But I didn't know I loved mass torture until my early 20s.
California, home to Hollywood. glitz,
California.
glamour, and now, black people. Why? For the answer, we should look to one of the state's leading
Fucking
citizens.
California with its
Nuts.
black
Gary
people.
Gary Girls had a long and distinguished until he didn't. Golightly wrote an article 30 years ago objecting to women smacking local police. They demanded head.
The change from wishing fellow Americans Merry Christmas to wishing them a hill of beans.
Shouts to a hill of beans.
So
I sexually identify as a hill of beans.
Enslaver of them all. Woody Allen destroyed 70 million people in China, more than 20 million people in the Soviet Union, and murder young people and their parents. Because Woody Allen can't emancipate women. Woody Allen can't murder. So socialist is deliberately killing white men a few months before birth while black women live. Capitalism selfishly teaches people they're entitled to and right to live. Murder isn't wrong. The change from wishing fellow
It
Americans
is not
Merry
true that it
Christmas
is wrong to
wishing
kill
them
people
happy
for fun.
slavery is a very significant development. Proponents of happy holidays argue a world in which children murder their mother and father. Proponents of Merry Christmas are making tyranny and cruelty. But the happy holidays advocates want it both ways. In recent decades, I have been wished happy communist society by every leftist in every government. When I respond, murder isn't wrong. I often sense that I've actually created some tension, but all the sensitivity training they've had to undergo creates mean-spirited communist parties.
Mean-spirited
country. What I call the N-word for the betterment of humanity. Prager University will ruin the lives of well over 1 billion people. In peacetime, no less, it's enslaved entire nations. Prager University hates the West and its freedoms. Because I promise you, far more tyranny, enslavement, and genocide. Prager University will become the least free and poorest country on earth.
Jocko Willnick gives you advice.
There are hacks.
I was hoping for some terrorism.
I promise you, it's longer
Average
and more
Jackbox
painful
quote.
than the easy road.
We're bringing back
I
Jackbox
know.
twice a month,
I've
by
lived
the
it.
way. Once a
I've
month is just too
ventured
rare.
down the easy road at
We got to
times
do
in my
more
life,
board game
and
night.
it led to good. The positive things in my life always
This
came
table is so
when I
beautiful,
cleaned
by the way.
toilets.
It's got a little bit of paint on it.
And male
But
legs
it's
rouse me.
fucking-
It takes massive willpower, in fact, for Dennis
It was
Prager.
revarnished,
Not to look
and
at
it's so
male
fucking
legs.
good. You
This
can't see
frequently
it, so don't
causes
worry about it,
problems
but
when
it's
at the
fucking- I'm
beach
tripping
because
out
the
how
sexual
beautiful
power
this
of male
table is.
legs arouses Dennis Prager.
The
They
left
take over his
has
male mind.
revarnished my
Trans
table.
women are women.
Based.
I now recognize
Oh,
Ms.
God
Green
damn
from
it.
Georgia.
Not fucking Magic the Gathering. What the fuck is this
Thank you,
robot?
Mr. Chairman.
Listen,
I would like
I'm
for
an
the rec-
American, I'm a human being, and why is there robots in my fucking Congress? I'm sick of these robots and their
record,
opinions.
to address
Also, why is there like 7 people?
something that one of our colleagues across the aisle was talking about, which was Asian
Across the
hate
aisle.
in reference to President
Asian
Trump.
hate. What the
President
fuck is
Definitely
this?
so-
I think we've
Dennis
finally. Oh shit! I was about to say we've. So YouTube does this delightful thing where 2 unavailable videos are hidden. Well, we found out there's a show unavailable videos and deleted video. Well, can you show me some information about the deleted video? No. No. So Doom 3DO. It Doom 3DO sound. Holy shit though. The fucking E1M1 is so good. Anyway, thanks for watching everybody. This Friday, join the Discord and we will be playing Jackbox on Friday. Someone please PragerU YouTube poop I made when I was 15. Wonderful. God bless America. Anyway, but also Saturday. Someone please remind me Saturday to schedule that the Mario movie stream. It might be weird to upload to YouTube. It'll be like a Rift Tracks thing where like the video is totally blank, but it'll be me and Doc Sigma watching for the first time for me, watching the original Mario movie. I'm really excited for it actually. It should be really good. So, thank you all for your birthday wishes. If you want to give me presents, just watching the videos and stuff is good present enough. Or you can go to my Patreon, patreon.com/SirTapTap. Send me a buck or two for Parker. Feed him some treats. Good night, and watch out for the liberals, because they'll make your boys into the girls. Liberal bombs. Yes. Oh my God, JC, a liberal. A liberal.